We good.
We all live?
Yeah. We live, but restart that. Yo, the way this shit starts off is
This
fucking
is a vibe.
amazing. Yo,
Just gotta vibe to that for a second.
yeah. Let this shit rock.
Smoke some weed. Get fried. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't touch the table too
This
much.
is only built for streaming links because our cameraman got the fucking vid.
Yeah.
Cool V.
Man, get better, D-Burner.
Oh God, 717 Cinemas get better. Hella
Facts.
soon. My nigga.
Make sure y'all grab that Suge album.
Facts.
Her Ethereal Beauty.
Facts.
So fire.
What you're listening to right now is called Without Me.
Without me.
And this shit is a bop.
I know you were saying your heart is open.
Oh man.
Wow. Yo, the 7 is dropping some of the craziest music.
That's somebody from here?
What?
Are you kidding me?
That's
Put
Suge.
me on.
It's trapping.
Who should?
Suge Myra, well, Suge, she goes to Suge now. She's Myra. She was on the Fantasy song on my album on 3:33 a.m.
Oh,
Not in my fantasy. She's the one that's
Laddie
sang with
May.
Laddie Moore's baby.
Laddie Moore's
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Or a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Baby mom.
Fiance.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah,
That's
big
lit.
facts.
She was on
Big
that
facts.
showcase. She was doing her thing. And that,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, Laddie
I'm
about to
impressed.
drop. Laddie dropping 2 projects.
He said he's dropping too.
2.
We gonna see Four
On some
Eyes.
shit.
Nah, Laddie can rap his ass off.
Was fired. Was
Ben.
fired. Fucking fired.
Ben.
I mean, that's the family. Shout out to my guy, Laddie Moret, my cousin.
Yo, that's funny
We
as
lit.
fuck. That's
But
funny
yeah,
as fuck.
man. Yo.
Shout out to the Wolf.
But what's crazy is that we 5 fucking pods in.
Yeah.
We're 5 pods in.
DeAndre Fox.
We're episode 5, right?
De'Aaron Fox?
De'Aaron Fox.
That's what I meant.
Episode 5 of the greatest podcast in the world.
Jeff Garcia.
How you feeling, Jblack? How's
Feeling-
everything been treating? How's life been treating you? 5 episodes in. What's the scouts?
Everything is everything. I mean, it's been feeling great. It's still good vibes, getting good feedback. Just feel like we building something special here. So I just feel like everything is getting to where it's going.
Word. How about you, Charles? My guy, Charles Baynard.
Man, this shit's been fun.
Everything
This is
lit.
Dumb fun.
Everything is lit. Everything is lit.
Oh God.
This shit's been fun minus episode 3.
What's wrong with episode 3?
The young Dolph died.
Oh yeah, that was just
Still-
Yeah,
That's still
minus all the sad shit. Like, we've been having a great time. Thank everybody for listening and shit. We appreciate it.
Rest in power, young dog. Forever.
Young Dolph. I've been living my best life accordingly. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get this show on the road, man. Let's get this show on the road.
How was y'all Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was
You ain't gonna introduce the pod?
Oh,
we already did that.
yeah, we did.
I thought you didn't say this is the illest pod in the world.
We did.
You did?
Damn, man.
My bad. I didn't hear that part. My bad.
All right, man. You're now tuned into the greatest podcast in the world.
Hype me up. Hype me up.
Yo, man. Man, you know how we roll. It's been a slow week in hip hop. There wasn't really. All right, let's pause. I want to talk about something though. So, the continuance of the Jeffrey Epstein case with his girlfriend or his associate or his cohort.
His sister, yeah.
What's her name? Giselle
Maxine.
Giselle Maxine.
Yeah.
Or Giselle
Yeah.
Maxwell. Griselle.
Maxine Ghiselle or some shit
Something
like that.
of
Whatever,
those fours.
whatever it is. Seriously, we're all sitting here and we can talk about this case, but we really can't talk about this case because we don't have any details on this case. And it's not because we're not in tune and we're not paying attention to the news. They're really not
They're
letting
not.
details out on this case.
The only thing they're letting out is whose name she dropped already.
Some of the names.
Jasleen Maxwell.
But they're not even letting people into the into the court media to cover this case. Like
That bull too big.
All we're getting is written
written.
transcripts and pictures, like those old nasty pictures, the court drawings with a guy pointing at somebody. Like that's the only thing that we're getting. Like you gotta think. We watched the whole entire O.J. Simpson case on TV.
This is true.
Dead serious. We watched, I mean, several cases involving black people and black people in high positions. We get to see everything on that. We basically seen R. Kelly's case,
Michael Jackson,
Bill Cosby's case, Michael Jackson case. All that stuff was televised. But this is one of the biggest cases in American history. Really so many top figures are involved in this case. Donald Trump, Bill Clinton.
That's what they just said.
What's
Prince Andrew,
Kevin Spacey, Prince Andrew, princes, Queen Elizabeth, all of them. Like, and they're being accused of some of the most vile things ever, and we can't be in on this. We got to hear from the mouth of the bull all year. They said this. What are they hiding from us?
They about to kill that lady.
They about to kill her?
For sure.
They said they was going to they was taking flights to summer camps and, like, why was they going to summer camps? There ain't no adult summer camps.
Definitely ain't no adult.
Private plane flights to summer camps. They said Bill Clinton was so nasty on them planes that they had to hire people to come and clean up the planes after Bill Clinton would party on them Jones.
My God.
Yeah.
Gang.
That's nasty.
Gang.
And we can't.
As long as I don't know. If it was underage, then I take back all that gang.
It was
gang
all
stuff.
underage.
We don't know. That's allegedly, and it's not even allegedly yet. But I just read on Google right now from CNBC News that one of the accusers that was 14 years old said at the time when she was 14 years old, actually, that she was introduced to Donald Trump. I guess the Ghislaine Maxwell. Girl, Ghislaine Maxwell, said that Jeffrey Epstein introduced her to Trump at 14 years old. So my guy been on some type of creepy stuff. I feel like he was just bred in women and bred in women to do his bidding.
Did they get Harvey Weinstein yet?
Harvey Weinstein. Seriously,
he just
Harvey
got charged with rape not too long ago out of
why
New York?
Why wasn't that as big as Bill Cosby though? Isn't Harvey Weinstein bigger than Bill Cosby on the low? Like I know he's probably richer than him.
It's
definitely not richer than
not richer than Bill. Not richer than the Cos?
Bro, Bill Cosby.
Harvey Weinstein. That Weinstein company is behind some of the biggest movies and projects ever.
Weinstein is way richer than Bill Cosby.
Yeah, he has a whole production company.
All of the biggest movies of most of our lives
were from that Weinstein production.
Yeah, all of them.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He's in bed with Oprah. He's made movies with Selma Hayek.
Jay-Z rapped about him. Like Jay-Z.
I was gonna say he's the person that produced State Property.
Harvey Weinstein?
It's his company.
Yeah, the Weinstein production.
Yeah.
And he shot the Rock Boys video, right? He did the Rock Boys video?
He's that dude.
Like Harvey Weinstein is big. Like Jay-Z really had Harvey Weinstein to do a video for him.
But it's not now. It's like ill. But back if he would have never did that shit, that's a boss ass move. Like that guy's at the top.
He was at the top
of Hollywood.
He was at the top.
But I mean, at the same time, he was doing super creepy stuff.
And it still sucks. Like we should be watching all of this. A lot of this stuff is tied in together. We should be able to see all this stuff like a movie, like they televise our people at the end of the day.
Yeah,
very true.
I agree.
Very, very true. But at the same time, when you have pretty much the top of our culture, Oprah and different things, and Oprah and all the people she's connected with.
Yeah, but they was defending him.
If you have Oprah in bed with you, and I don't mean that in a sexual way, but I mean in like a business way, like you and her do a lot of business together, she's gonna make sure that you're okay with the black community and you haven't been thrashed like you should have. She's made a documentary about anybody that's black that had any type of sexual problems.
But she had to go back and recant everything from that Surviving Michael Jackson documentary.
It's everything out there though. Fuck a recant.
It's out there, but she
made
had
mad money off the joint. Fuck her, she ain't giving none of the bread back. I'm just saying, like
She did. Yeah, Oprah did that. Surviving Michael Jackson.
that shit is. I'm not gonna.
It's
I'm
dirty.
Not gonna
He's been
how I
cleared. He's
feel.
been cleared so many times on that shit, but whatever. So you think Michael Jackson was guilty? You think he did that?
All I'm gonna say is that me and you, all three of us, have all been young, like 21-year-old together, and we would not be chilling with nobody that's like 9. We were in hotel parties.
None of us were Michael Jackson.
Yeah, none of us. No,
Exactly.
None of us.
Why would 9-year-olds want
offense,
to? Why would 9-year-olds want to hang out with us?
yeah, why would I want to hang out with a 9-year-old?
At 21, period. I don't care what level you are on. If you had more access to any, Michael Jackson has access to anything he wants.
Michael
in the world.
Jackson didn't have a childhood, so he never really grew up. He was always a kid not even an adult man. Like
Who told you that?
we watched
Bro,
the American Dream movie.
You never watched the American
He been
Dream?
famous
So
since
you
he was
saying that he didn't have a part in that
he
movie?
been famous since he was born.
Man,
Not
Michael
since
You
he
think
was
that
born.
money? You think that money cures everything? That money is the ultimate lean to
I don't
happiness.
think
But when
that.
you never had happiness,
think
all
that.
money is money, and all you have is people using you and trying to take things from you. You never have nothing real, no real love, nothing. People always want something from you.
I honestly feel that.
So he felt that these kids were innocent, so young and innocent that they couldn't expect anything from him. So he felt like he could connect with them better because they just genuinely enjoyed life.
I'm gonna just say my honest opinion. Please don't cancel me, real quick. Give me a real quick.
Drop that bomb on
The
me.
one. I'm not even gonna say the one, the most famous person in the world next to Jesus. He had the Jesus effect on people. He go places and people fucking pass out. Think if that person in real life was a pedophile. The world would do anything in the world to cover up that he had that problem because he means so much to everybody, every country in the world. So when I seen that stuff, when I seen that documentary and I seen that dude tied in his kid with the reason why he's coming out talking about what Michael Jackson did to him, I knew that was the truth, just me being a father, because I would never put my kid into nothing
You
that
don't
I was bullshitting
understand.
about.
You don't understand
I do understand.
what the right amount of money would make people do, say,
On both
and how that
sides,
make them
though.
act. Like,
Exactly, on both sides. So if you would think that dude would do anything in the world to do that,
I think that
Michael Jackson is worth probably $10 billion. They'll do anything to keep his
I think they seen somebody.
his legacy
You
good.
don't know. They won't. They don't want no. You heard Kanye West song. No one man should have so much power. Michael Jackson had way too much power and way too much influence, and he was not the right. He was the right complexion, but he wasn't the right race. He was going to be putting the wrong people, according to them, in positions of power.
Right.
He owned the fucking Beatles catalog.
I hear you,
and
but-
they're still number one.
All right, I hear you, and that's true.
No one man should have so much power. In the same position as Bill Cosby, when it comes to situations like they were saying, if he was really trying to purchase a whole television studio, NBC studios or whatever it was, no one man should have so much power. I feel they're going to do everything in their power to destroy you. And people would do anything for money because
even-
you've seen it done
even
before.
in death,
Perfect example. This is why everybody's trying to protect Tyler Perry.
What?
But even in
What
death,
Tyler Perry do?
But listen, real quick. But even in death, how many white people make money off of Michael Jackson?
Not too many.
No, a lot.
Not too many. He owned his masters.
He's okay.
He's making money off of Michael Jackson. That's gonna piss people off.
Right. That's one part of his business, his enterprise. He also sold his likeness, just like Snoop, Biggie, Tupac, to a company that sells they make all that like fake shit that you would see at like carnivals, you would see at like
It's not
gas
enough.
stations and shit like that.
It's not enough.
If you will see anybody that's seen any type of interviews when people talk about that type of stuff, Snoop sold his likeness for like something crazy, like 50 million, 100 million, something crazy. So I know Michael Jackson's people and white people are making still a lot of money off of Michael Jackson, but that's still my guy. But I just believe what I believe. Like, I don't think no dude would get on camera and just put that out there, especially some dude. The one dude that did it, he's already famous and rich. The dancer dude, he's already like dumb, famous, and rich. So why would he just come out the woodwork saying that? But that's just my opinion. I got a lot of like hot takes, so
Terrible, terrible
cancel me.
takes.
We should move. We should move.
Terrible.
Let's move over.
That shit
That
was
was a terrible take.
How is it a terrible
Because
take?
it went down a dark alley and then led us nowhere.
I'm just saying, I think
robbed
Michael
us.
Jackson did
You
it.
just robbed us and our viewers of our time.
I don't think O.J. Simpson did it, but I think Michael Jackson did it. We should definitely move forward. Let's move forward. And let's talk real quick that this episode is brought to you by Hawaiian Punch and Migos. The straightening.
Tito's.
Hey.
This message was brought to you by Casamigos. What the fuck is this cheap ass like that? I totally be drinking that juice.
Migos is that shit. Fuck, you ain't see Migos like 50.
And this segment was brought to you by Blackie with the Scouts.
This fucking
Blackie got the
motherfucker.
scouts. That should be your Instagram
That should
name.
not be my Instagram.
Nah, Zero Dark 30.
Zero Dark 30 is ill.
Damn, I really blew my sponsor take. I'm gonna do better next time. I pulled the toes. The toes blew it last week.
Yeah, I definitely blew it last
But
week.
what else we got though? What else we
Yo,
got?
since we were talking about cases, you tuned into the Jussie Smollett case. It just started.
Dead serious? I thought that case died and burned. Like dead serious. What's up with that?
Just started.
Look, I just want clarity on this case because I've always been confused. He's in court for setting himself up to get robbed and beat up. So right?
He's going to court for like falsely reporting a hate crime.
This should be done and over with.
They said
Yeah,
that
it should
they said he
be.
was doing a dry run the day before.
What's a dry run?
Like
him and
a
them,
practice.
yeah,
bro.
him and them dudes went through it and,
they did
and practiced
everything.
everything they did. Like that shit's crazy. But exactly what I'm not gonna say that. But that just shows how fake the entertainment industry
He's
is.
about to play the mental illness card.
Heavy.
Get away scot free.
I was just going through so much. The show was doing so good.
Seriously, if he was
It's a lot
going
of pressure.
to get away scot free, this whole thing would be under the rug and gone.
Nah.
It's a crime against himself. He might have wasted some people's time, but seriously, who was harmed in this whole situation? Who really got hurt?
He did.
He gonna have to pay some bread.
he got paid.
So he's
beat
being
up,
charged with hurting himself
He gotta pay some bread.
basically.
for wasting people's time.
Mad people's
He
time.
might have to.
On some dumb shit.
I think anything above a $30,000 fine is excessive.
He did it in Chicago, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he did it in Chicago. And Chicago's justice system is notoriously racist. So they're definitely going to make an example out of his ass, especially in the clout era that we're in right now. That's what he was doing it for.
I can't.
Shit's crazy. It's weird times.
You seen El Chapo's wife got 3 years?
3 years. She's blessed.
Yeah.
Light work.
Seriously, she's gonna do her 3 years, be a complete boss.
I think Shorty, what? She like 22? 23?
his wife was mad young.
Yeah,
I
she
know that.
mad young.
I know that she was very attractive looking in that picture I seen. She
Yeah.
had a nice mugshot. Like you gotta be bad as hell to take like to have a good mugshot because they try to make you look ugly as possible.
I mean, if you're dealing with that type of money, even if she was like normal looking, you can
She
make
queen of the South now.
you can make yourself bad.
She's queen of the South.
She gonna get out, do a document. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, she gonna do it.
Depending if they let her. If they let her, she'll do a documentary. She gonna have a
She gonna
reality
make a movie.
series.
She gonna make a movie about her, like a
I'm-
show like Wentworth about her time in the Slammer.
And if not, people are probably throwing her like deals right now. 3 years ain't shit. 3 years of what? 2024? So 2025 really? Because we at the end of the year basically. 2025 is not that long ago.
If they
Not
count,
too much.
the time she was at there, she'd probably be out like a year or two.
If it's the feds, you don't get no. There ain't no. Oh, you mean she already been booked?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So she out? Yeah, she probably gonna be out in 24. That ain't
Yeah,
shit.
they
She
they
got
can't
movie.
take that time
She
away
has
from you.
movie deals, book deals, probably getting sent to her as we speak. Easy.
Yeah,
Everybody will want to know about that.
They
shit.
want that story early.
Hell yeah.
And did anybody know about her previously to this? Like,
Not
I remember
really.
hearing about her maybe like 2019, just saying like, oh yeah,
You heard
because she's so
more-
young. I think she was a beauty queen that they kind of forced
to be his girlfriend?
Yeah, but I mean,
Everybody bought
it's
her.
like somebody. Yeah, it's like somebody being forced to be
A millionaire.
Drake's girl.
Forced to be a billionaire. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
like,
hey.
you're not gonna be mad about that.
No,
force.
that's not even comparable because if you're not into somebody, you gotta have sex with them. It's like probably
Alright,
just like, and you probably gotta have a lot of sex with them.
Jay-Z. Somebody that's kind of gross a little bit.
It's like them guys.
Oh, what?
I can only imagine.
What?
It just hit you?
An older black dude with dreads? Why would a young
Because it's
Spanish
Jay-Z.
shorty?
Because
That's-
it's
Are you,
Jay-Z.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Are you
Look.
comparing it to Jay-Z and
I'm
Beyonce being
comparing-
together? Because
I'm comparing
they're a nice looking couple. They look good together.
I'm comparing Jay-Z's clout to El Chapo's clout, and El Chapo probably has way more clout than him, and that's the same
No,
clout
it's Jay-Z,
that Jay-Z
bro.
bagged Beyonce with.
Are you kidding me?
dog.
Are
you sure?
El Chapo has underground clout where nobody knows who he is when they meet him. But
That's what I mean. I'm saying it's like the same shit,
Everybody
but it's on
knows
a
who
whole nother
Jay-Z is.
level.
Let's start with beauty is in the eye of the beholder for one. But
What the
El
beholder's
Chapo
blind?
El Chapo is clearly
What if
an
the beholder's
old,
blind?
old, like he's an older man and he wasn't in the best of health.
Jay-Z's old.
Jay-Z's not old. Jay-Z's
50.
like 50 something, early
He was born
50s.
in the 60s.
He's in his early 50s.
He was born in the 60s.
He's in his early 50s. I see attractive 50-year-old women every single day
facts.
Plastic surgery.
and older. Not plastic surgery where I come from. That's serious. 50 ain't old for one, but El Chapo's clearly old.
50
man.
old.
But yeah.
Nah. El Chapo's probably like 50 songs.
El Chapo's around that age.
Have you ever seen a picture of El Chapo? If you seriously,
little Spanish dude.
seriously, would you rather be not with wealth?
Bro,
would
have
you
you
rather
lived in
be El
Mexico?
Chapo or would you rather be Jay-Z? Don't think of wealth. Just think of
Are we thinking with being in jail?
Nah, original.
Oh, just with
like
nothing,
if you had
just
to
a
navigate through
random
your
ass
life
dude.
as Jblack, but you had to look like El Chapo or
Obviously,
you
I
look
would-
like Jay-Z.
I mean, obviously, I would pick Jay-Z. He
64.
looks, he looks close. He looks close to me.
El Chapo's 64.
64, and what's Jay-Z? Jay-Z gotta be like 52. I think his birthday coming up. His birthday
Probably like 54.
I think his birthday next 3 days. December 4th for it. Gotta be
Jay-Z.
51 at least.
51.
Yeah, at least.
December 4th.
I think that we don't even talk about Jay-Z.
So
enough.
52. So Jay-Z's gonna be 52 at the end of the week.
Jay-Z's a young 52-year-old. Yeah, like,
I mean, he's a
it's
young
all
52
crazy.
because he's fucking rich as fuck. If he, I mean, you
Wow,
ever,
yeah.
you ever
I
seen
don't- I
anybody
don't
whose
know.
hair gets
I don't know
thicker?
that
His hair
Jay-Z
get
El
thicker as older
Chapo
he get?
analogy made me mad.
How?
Yeah.
El Chapo's that nigga.
How?
I think that
he
but
runs
you're
the country.
You're comparing that situation to like Jay-Z and
Could
Beyonce.
Jay-Z-
I'm comparing that situation to
Could Jay-Z
to-
get out of
I'm
federal
comparing
prison?
that. I'm comparing that situation to hood nigga dating random big John for income tax money.
All right.
I don't know what that has to do with him.
All right, that's like
What you talking about?
that's like if,
It's the
that's
same.
Like, that's like Big Meech and his wife. That's like
What?
The shorty dating El Chapo is comparable to
A
random
hood
hood nigga
nigga.
dating random. I mean,
No.
not so appealing John who has a nice income tax and be
And
hugging
then
her
takes that income
arm
tax
around the waist.
and gets her body done and comes back and is bad
Nah,
as fuck.
shit.
nah,
No,
they fake,
My nigga El Chapo
The girl
was
with the
booked.
income tax money is El Chapo.
I'm saying that El Chapo was in jail twice and they got him out through tunnels and bullshit. Like the other time they used a
He's-
fucking
He's
what's
the
it
girl
called?
with the income tax money.
Nigga, that nigga runs the country, nigga. What you think Jay-Z is? I don't know. I don't know what's attractive to women, but they call Jay-Z ugly all the time.
No, guys call Jay-Z ugly all the time. It's
Girls
always
call
men.
Jay-Z
It's
ugly.
always men.
Girls call Jay-Z.
Men, seriously, men judge men more than women judge men.
Jay-Z been that nigga for like
I
25 years
I'm pretty sure.
plus.
I'm pretty sure more men have talked about your haircut than women.
that would be very weird.
Come on, Jblack. Let's be real. You're trying to be super masculine, but you're not really. You're a sensitive
That
guy.
would be weird.
Jblack, and seriously, navigating through life.
Wait, hold on. I'm
Have
sensitive.
more men. Have more.
I'm sensitive and masculine.
have more guys mentioned your haircut than women. So every time you see your male friends and you pop, oh Jblack, look at that cut, looking all snazzy.
y'all are
Are you mad?
snaggy.
Are you still ugly as hell?
My friends are horrible. No.
So
Y'all
you-
niggas be like, nah, yo, you're mad black.
More men, more
Blackfish.
more guys
Ice
mention
JJ
your, more guys mention your cut, your outfit, and everything than women.
I can't say that, but okay.
Jblack, so you are you being realistic?
I'm being realistic. Women,
You're around guys more than anything.
women like fuck women.
You see like one girl a week,
I see more than one girl a week.
but every time you see a guy, they mention something that you have
They
on.
better fucking not. No, he died. I mean, all right, I guess maybe, but like, I'm not. I mean,
like,
that's,
I think that y'all seriously want me to be wrong so bad
I'm not-
that
I'm-
you
I'm
would
fucking
change
with what
that
you're
you would
saying.
change your way of life just so I would be wrong.
what?
That's serious. Like you would alter how you.
No, but I mean, I get compliments. I mean, not to be.
Yeah.
I get a lot of compliments from women, but not like that. But
Oh no, man.
you mean,
But who
It be
cares?
showing up.
But what y'all has anybody been watching anything new lately? Any new shows? Any new
Power Book
movies?
2, episode 2 is going great.
I watched the South Park post-COVID special.
Oh, what's
Let's
that on?
let's that's on Paramount and Comedy. No, not Comedy Central. It's on Paramount
Paramount
Plus.
Plus.
But you know we hood niggas, so that joint's on Fire
I think
Stick.
if you have T-Mobile, I think you just got Paramount.
that joint
Plus.
gets just fire up the stick. I mean,
Oh, that's a fact. That's a big
but
fact.
let's do both. Let's get into both of them because I most definitely didn't see the post COVID, but I just seen the trailer like 4 times.
Yo, bro, that shit is
Like-
so funny.
It's mad funny, but it's like the quarantine episode, one very long episode.
Are they
Yeah,
saying that
it's like an hour long.
COVID lasts so long that they're grown?
Yes.
Yeah, that,
Yes.
and you watched the whole thing,
Yes.
and it was crazy.
Hilarious, bro. Like
1 to 10.
10.
It's a
For
10.
real?
10.
Best shit they ever came out with.
That
No.
quarantine episode is crazy, and South Park has some fire.
Both all the COVID joints is fucking
All
funny.
right,
as
let's go
fuck.
to their movies. It's the best movie they ever had. They had
They're
a
not
couple-
movies. Them long,
don't
they're
have
just
movies.
very long episodes.
They had one movie.
Bigger, longer,
I
uncut.
swear they had
Bigger-
two.
No, they have more than one movie. Too. You're
Yeah, I
wrong
swear they
about
had
that.
two.
South Park has mad movies. They might have 5 movies.
I know the
The-
bigger,
the
the one
one-
used to come on all the time.
Bigger, longer,
Yeah.
uncut. That's the only
And that one-
that's the only actual movie.
If
the
you're
other joints they call movies is just 3 episodes long.
If you're like
It's
high
3
enough,
separate episodes.
that fucking
Bro.
that fucking longer, faster, whatever shit, that shit is fucking hilarious.
Bro.
Bigger, longer, uncut.
That shit is
Yo,
hilarious.
bigger, longer. Yeah, my original statement was right. Bigger, longer, uncut is South Park's only movie,
That's the only one.
and that's
That-
the joint one
you
I'm
said-
in
you
Mad
said they
Fire.
had. You said they had mad movies.
No, yo, they had 5. Y'all always try to say that I'm wrong.
Nah, they definitely only had one.
Nah, but that was my original statement that the bigger, longer, uncut was the only movie.
No, it wasn't.
Then I was like, they might have had 5.
Nah,
You just threw 5 out
I
there.
wasn't.
Like,
Definitely just you just wanted to be right, man.
we be like, you
okay.
right. We be like, all right.
It's okay.
Yo, but nah, bigger, longer, and cut was terrible.
Nah, that shit was mad funny.
It was
bro.
terrible. It was
If
too
you're-
much.
That
It depends how.
shit
If
was
you are
mad. If
high,
you're a
if you're
kid-
smoking, that shit is fucking.
What, back then,
dumb
that shit was
funny.
mad funny.
I think 1998. I think,
That shit
man,
ain't come out no damn 98.
might have been 98.
That was like 03, 04. Them niggas was lit by
Might-
then.
You think?
Hell yeah. It's like 05, something like that.
Nah,
Had to be 2000.
Nah, it was
early
like-
2000.
01.
99. 99.
Are you
I was-
serious?
Yeah, 99.
Oh, damn. Them
Yeah,
niggas
that's
been
about,
lit.
that was like 4th season.
Yeah, so this is one, like, I was allowed to watch South Park when I was young.
I was
And then at
not,
one point,
but-
I wasn't allowed to watch South Park. Like, what? I've been watching South Park for 4 years. Now I can't watch South Park.
I would, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not
I
this
wasn't
nigga.
allowed to, but then they found out what it was, but I was already watching it. So
Yeah,
it's
like,
like,
I'm not
oh,
stopping.
you're already going to watch it. So
I'm not
like,
stopping.
And it wasn't like, that's why sometimes with stuff that they say now about kids and seeing stuff, I have to say it with a grain of salt, because like shit like that they had out when we were young, that shit didn't change me
I
to
think-
think
I think
anything different about life.
I
Like,
think it was cool, and then I was watching the movie, or I was watching an episode one day, and they was drawing like they was
They
like
was flaming
they was just they
Jesus
was
the
saying
one time, and
they
then
was
I stopped
saying
watching.
they was like, shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Oh, that was funny as shit.
And then serious, and
yeah,
like
that
I
was
liked
funny
it.
as shit.
I thought it was funny, but I mean the
that
older people
shit
around me
is
was like,
fucking
"What are you watching?"
Is this a cartoon?
I've been watching South Park for the past 3 years. What do
I
you
thought thought this was Angry Beavers.
Yeah, they like, yeah, no more South Park. And matter of fact, don't watch Scarface either. While you're at it, that Daria shoulder actually drawing too. Like
Dario was a little dark.
Daria was fire, and then they had this one episode where the dad's driving in a car and he's mad at the traffic, and he starts yelling, God damn it. God damn it.
It was
and then they
dark.
did the same thing. They're like, yo, don't watch that show.
Yo,
Like,
you watch F is for Family on Netflix? The Bill Burr
I tried
joint?
to get
Bro,
into. I don't like
that
Netflix
shit,
and
that
animation.
Shit is mad funny, bro.
Netflix fails me with
Bro,
animation.
you like Bill Burr? You don't like Bill Burr? Fuck you. Bill Burr's hilarious.
What? You don't like Bill Burr?
Yeah,
Nah, I
Bill
wasn't
Burr's
a big
hilarious, bro.
How do you not be a Bill Burr fan?
It wasn't that good.
He's
Bill Burr's funny as fuck.
funny as shit. He's funny as shit.
I was back to.
Have you ever seen his Philly rant?
Yeah.
That shit's
His
fucking
most recent rant.
crazy. Like, when he just didn't give a fuck and just like, man, fuck y'all. Yo, he said Philly's biggest hero is an imaginary person. Fuck y'all. The Eagles will never win, and then we won. And I kept playing that shit over and over again. Like, yeah, fuck you, Bill Burr.
Nah, I wasn't watching too much of the.
He's fucking.
I was
hilarious,
watching, but
man.
seriously, F is for family. Back to that, cause all the streaming platforms are starting to get into that animation stuff anyway, and I think like there's a Tubi has one that has Tiffany Haddish on it. I mean, F is for family. You said it has Bill Burr.
It's Bill Burr's life. It's like a
cartoon version of his life.
documentary about his life.
Oh, shit.
I watched it, and I know what they was going for. Just like I watched the Big Mouth joint on there too.
I hate
Too
Big
much.
Mouth.
Yeah, like
Big Mouth's awful.
It was cool
But
the
F
first
is-
couple seasons, and it just got
Big
too
Mouth
much.
is always awful.
Oh yeah, after the episode when they was calling
Started
the
showing
girl,
little girl titties. I was like, nah, I'm cool.
the
I'm
episode where they
turning this off.
they was calling the girl the machine. They was calling the girl the machine, and I mean that was like her nickname. And somebody spread a rumor that she was just out here giving mad head or whatever. I don't know.
That show was
Like
just a
yo, and I was
little
like,
too much.
and yeah,
And like middle school is cool, but it's a very awkward time. I didn't really want to think about middle school.
yeah. I
At
think,
least for me, I went to I went to a lot of different middle
so
schools.
I checked all of them out, but the one that I liked the most was the Amazon one, Fairfax, and it got JB Smooth in it. Let me bring it up actually to show you the cast, because I watched every episode of this, but it's a cartoon.
The last cartoon joint I watched on Amazon was called Invincible. That shit was dope.
What? That's a cartoon?
Yeah.
Who's in that?
I don't even fucking know for real, bro.
What's it about?
It's about this kid. This kid, his dad's a superhero, and he just gets his powers, but he finds out like his dad's evil
Oh
the whole time.
His dad's a dark.
His
Yeah.
dad's actually a villain.
Villain.
Yeah, like his
That sounds
his
dope.
dad's unkillable.
Oh, so the Fairfax, like
That sounds dope.
it's from the people that I do know, I will say everybody, but it has JB Smooth in it. He plays one of the birds. Like he's a bird that just be watching everything that the young boys doing, and the young boys are hype beast. It's about some they're in high school and they're all hype beasts. Like they're heavy in the fashion and everything, and they're into this brand called Latrine, and it's like a fake version of Supreme, clearly. And they be dropping dumb shit. Like that one episode, they dropped a new shirt with Dr. Phil's face on it, and all the hype beasts were going crazy trying to do everything to get this shirt. So they was getting into mad stuff. They be getting into mad hype beast stuff. Like the show, it's a dope ass cartoon. Like
I'ma check it
like I
out.
said, it has John Leguizamo. Then it has the young comedian Jabuki Young White. You ever see the boy? You've never seen him on Comedy Central.
Nah.
He's a comedian. He is with the LGBTQ community. Like
That's why.
not like, but he's mad funny though. Like he's mad funny. He's mad funny though. The boy's hilarious.
I'ma
I
check
can't
it
even
out.
lie. He's not gay in the
I ain't
cartoon.
mean that. I ain't mean that.
It's not
I
gay in the
did.
cartoon, yo. I think that y'all should check out Fairfax. It's a cartoon.
I'ma check
Seriously,
it out.
it's black. It's like it's for us. It's for us. I'm not sure if it's by us, but it's for us. And seriously, I'm sick of saying this to y'all every damn week. Yous don't watch black stuff. You
Neither
don't
do
support
you.
blacks.
I
What?
only watch black.
So let's
stuff.
talk about this. I watch everything black for one. If somebody tells me
I
something
don't
black,
watch
drop,
anything
I watch
Tyler
it.
Perry, but I'm happy for his
And
success.
I
I'm happy
Tyler-
for his success.
watch.
That's my guy, but I don't watch none of that dumb shit he be putting up.
Yeah,
But I'm happy that it's doing
House
good.
of Pain and the Browns is probably
It's
that's
funny.
like it.
It's funny as shit when I watch it, but I don't. Nothing makes me want to watch it.
House of Pain been killing it since I was a kid, and it's still funny. It got
That's the
funny.
one where his wife turns into a crackhead.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah,
I mean, she's out doing big things now. Like, she's not really in the show, but she be popping up.
perpetuating
Pain's-
black stereotypes.
House of Pain is still fire. And, like, nah, seriously, they got way more money now. They moved up in life. They got way more bread now.
It's lit.
The dad, they started, seriously, they was never really poor. They was a middle class family. Now they're like upper middle class now. That's a transition. It's showing that you're supposed to grow. They put their kids in
Facts.
college. I mean, the dad, Uncle Clyde, right?
I don't watch it.
The old dude.
Yeah, the mad funny. He got a business. He got him and his friend got a business now. The son CJ, he's the chief of the fireplace. Like, they're all elevated.
I hear you.
That's pretty cool.
That's
but,
lit.
Yeah, like
like,
but
I
and
don't
it's
know,
still
that-
mad funny. It's not showing.
That kind of humor doesn't like hit me.
It's a situational comedy.
I know what's funny,
Yeah, like I know
It's
it's
bad
funny,
funny.
but
and that's
it's
not funny.
just-
And you don't.
But I'm happy for his
But I
success.
always say, if it was a bunch of white men running around in capes, you
I
would
don't
be
watch- I
ecstatic
don't-
about it.
I don't watch.
Have you seen the
I
new
don't watch.
Spider-Man?
I don't watch Curb My
you watched
Enthusiasm.
Avengers?
either.
I still haven't watched that.
Have
I
you
don't watch
watched the
Curb-
new Avengers?
Nope.
Man, y'all be so
if it's-
hype about that
but
stuff.
if it's
but you don't show
Atlanta,
non-black.
I watch every fucking
Yeah.
episode
Use-
of Atlanta.
seriously,
come out.
all these fake pro-black people
can't even
use every fake pro-black
shows
person
suck, Els.
always says, "Hey, I watched Atlanta.
What?
The show's alright."
Bro, Atlanta's
Okay,
fire.
I
Shut
bet
up.
you don't. You don't even watch Insecure.
I watched the first season of
You're
Insecure.
crazy. That's one of the greatest fucking black series of all time.
It jumped the shark.
And nigga, that's our lives. It's for us.
It jumped the shark.
What?
It jumped the shark. It got
shark?
weird. It got weird to me. Like the She's Gotta Have It Spike Lee show. It got weird to me.
That
it
shit sucked though.
Nah, it wasn't. It was.
Man, watch Insecure.
It got weird to me. I started. Seriously, I get what they was doing. It was kind of portraying like men as the hoes, and I was like that. All that stuff is cool and all, and it's cool to watch. But it makes me feel a little weird knowing that this is how niggas get treated. Niggas get treated.
I did. All right. I did feel like that early in the early seasons, but then like season 2, she does some whole shit and the nigga busts in her eye.
And when she gave him head,
Yeah,
and then he was like, "Why you do that?"
Yeah,
Like,
that's
yo.
why they do whole shit too. That's why I'm like, I fuck with. That's why I like shows like that, because a lot of the shows that they put out on TV right now, it's women driven. So it's like, oh, men suck, men are this, men do this. At least that show is like, no, it's both sides. Women suck, men suck. It's all.
So you're
good.
saying that it's worth to keep
Everybody's
watching? I
insecure.
clearly seen
Literally.
I seen the first 2 seasons. I thought I only watched 1 season. I watched 2
Yeah, because you knew exactly that happened. I think season 2,
Yeah.
that part. So like, yeah, like Insecure is
I did not
one
like
of my
the show.
favorite.
I just think like, damn, like it was just those were tough times for me personally. I was going through like that dating stage, like starting to date people, and I didn't want them thoughts in my head. So when I watched that, She's Gotta Have It, and it was on Netflix. This wasn't week to week. I could watch every
didn't
episode.
like
with
that
the
show.
blonde chick.
Not with the black girl.
Yeah,
She's an
she
artist.
treated niggas
She's
like
an artist,
hoes.
and she was treating every guy like a whole. Like she had mad different dudes.
Yeah.
Like a rich guy, a guy who's a delivery boy, some other dude that was probably gonna be famous. Like she had all different types of men and classes of men that really
And she don't
wanted
even
her.
look. She don't look like the hoe in the movie
Yeah,
at all.
but- and I
Them
thought
niggas look like some cornballs, or just like
She
not
reminded me.
even
She reminded me
cornballs,
of Issa Rae. She looked like she reminded me of Issa Rae.
It's the same vibe, but it's that vibe is based off the '90s because that's a movie from the '90s that Spike Lee made.
So
but
isn't
Insecure is lit.
So isn't like that shit you was just talking about? What She's Gotta Have It. Isn't that basically what's going on with Sweetie and Lil Baby and Quavo?
Nah, cause Sweetie's not really. She's not messing with both of them. She dated Quavo. Their relationship ended for some random reason. It got bad, and now
Justin LaBoy.
she chilled for a little bit with regular random people, and now she's messing with Lil Baby. And it's like one of those things, like,
But
especially if you're looking to boost your career, you don't pass up an opportunity.
It's a perfect.
Yeah, but
it's perfect for
at
both their careers.
At the same time,
Not
aren't
really
they
for Lil
beefing?
Baby.
Perfect.
They're beefing, right?
Oh, Quavo, Lil Baby.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they had some secret beef going
Lil
on.
Baby and Quavo have been beefing low key for a minute. Lil Baby and Amigos, ain't they on the same label?
Yeah, they're
thought they
both
was
on
cool.
QC.
Yeah,
they're both on QC.
Oh shit! Now they think about them niggas is never on each other's albums.
Yeah, like
Ever.
yeah, they low key have a beef.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like they felt like they probably.
Baby took over. Baby's the most important artist on that on QC now. Baby
still
and
Quavo.
never.
Still
What?
Quavo.
Quavo,
How?
cause Quavo's the biggest. Does Baby have a song as big as that? What's it? Graduation joint?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
In the rap.
You think of you always think of the now.
No,
you always
no,
think of the
no,
now.
no,
Every
no,
time
no,
you
no.
forget everything that people did before.
Quavo has never been hotness. Not gonna say the best hotness level. Quavo had a.
He was kind of one
Quavo
of the
never been the
Quavo-
second hottest
Quavo
artist
been
in the
Quavo
game.
been as big as Lil Baby is now, if not bigger.
Facts.
He had his time. Everybody gets hot, and then they start to get a little bit cold, and then you just kind of level out and sit where you sit. If you're a platinum selling artist, you'll do platinum. If you're a gold going artist, you'll go gold.
No.
And
You
if
go
you're,
gold.
and if you're just better off in a group, your group goes platinum.
No.
Yep.
No.
And that's
When
what
it comes to the
happened.
rap game, everybody knows.
That's what happened to everybody except Offset and Takeoff.
The three-headed monster is Drake, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. But when it comes to hotness, because J. Cole and Kendrick, they don't go to be hot. They just put out their art. But when it comes to being hot, the streets and all that, it goes Drake, Lil Baby, Da Baby. And it's been like that for at least
Had Lil Baby
3 years.
Had Lil Baby dropped an album, right?
couple
My
really
Turn.
big albums.
I wonder what type of numbers they did.
Huge. My turn was huge.
Turn was huge.
My Turn went platinum.
Yes.
Cause seriously, I always thought hip hop always wins. Like people make music, people make a lot of music, people be dropping songs and everything, but the only albums that really be doing numbers and going platinum is people like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake.
Those are the big dogs.
And Jay-Z and Nas and guys like that, just real hip hop
Yeah.
artists.
Gibbs.
You don't really what?
Freddie Gibbs.
Did he go platinum?
Yup.
Baby
I
is
doubt it. He
with
probably got a platinum song.
Alfredo went
Baby is
platinum.
with them. Baby is with
No,
them. Whenever you talk about the hottest artist right now, you have to talk about Lil Baby. The Babies. The Baby, Lil Baby.
They both. You're saying they both went platinum?
I
You
know
would-
my turn went
You
platinum.
would have to talk about the baby, but all that bullshit happened to him. So
You still have to. He's still the top one of the top
Nah,
artists in the game.
Lil Baby's My Turn did go platinum.
Nigga,
So
he's
yeah, once you're a platinum,
huge.
nah. But Lil Baby, seriously, one thing I do say about Lil Baby is
He's fish grease.
he's different than all those other microwave rappers. Like he makes music.
not a
with-
microwave rapper.
He has content. He's not a microwave rapper.
Yeah,
Exactly. He
he's
has
amazing.
content.
He's
He has
good.
substance. But sometimes I do be feeling like the stuff that I hear when I'm just like skimming the surface of music, just trying to hear mad random stuff. I'll hear 10 Lil Baby songs and it sounds like I listen to the same song.
I agree, but it's the shit I see outside of the music. Like when what's his name? No, Cyrus dude, YK Osiris.
Cyrus.
Yeah, YK Osiris, whatever his name is, was shopping and ran a Lil Baby. Or Lil Baby was like, "You owe me money."
You owe me $5K.
Yeah, I'm
like,
gonna wait till you make another hit to ask you about
and
it.
then told him, like, gave him some game, like, nigga, don't say I got you, and know what I mean, like, I run into,
Baby,
hey, you're shopping and you don't have my 5K.
Yeah.
Baby really liked it.
That's principle. It wasn't even about the 5,000. It was just principle.
Yeah, like yo, that's some cornball shit.
I
to
wonder
do.
what it was for though. Like, why did he owe him 5,000? They must have
It
made
was
a
just like a
stupid.
bet.
It had to be a stupid bet.
Yeah,
Like,
it was like some bet shit, and you on. Yeah, that's some cornball shit to do, and you're up like Baby's up right now. Nigga, I don't even give a
I
fuck
don't
about no
know-
5K.
I don't know if YK Osiris is up though.
No, that's what I'm saying. But Baby, that
He
5K
said- he
ain't doing
said he
shit for
wasn't-
him. He don't give a fuck about
He
that.
said he wasn't worried about it, but at the
you're a
same
cornball
time,
for doing that.
nah, you're not really corny. Are you kidding me?
It's
If
just
you
that-
make an ass bet,
like you're.
Nigga, how it used to make it, how it used to be for niggas that ass bet back in the day.
I
Like,
still,
nigga,
I would
shut
hate it.
the
I would
fuck
hate an
outta
ass
here.
better for life.
Bro, there's one ass bit better I hate for life right now.
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like I've been played, yo. Like,
Yeah, like that ass.
It's so lame, nigga. That shit.
It's lame as shit.
Or that you do a bet and they can be like, all right, I got you when I get paid, or I got you next week. You were ass betting. You ain't had a bread.
Nah. I
What did I-
had
I
L
ain't
thinking I
think-
was ass betting for a little bit.
when we bet on the Cowboys game.
Yeah.
I thought I was about to have to expose you.
What game? Which one?
Well,
The
versus
Cowboys
the Panthers when we cooked the Panthers.
Yeah. Bet
And
20
so bet
cash.
everybody.
I bet you and Burn.
Yeah.
That was it.
Niggas try to throw me in that joint for no reason. Black, don't you owe somebody bread? What?
No. I only bet on when I bet I win.
Yeah, this nigga call me. Hold on.
Crazy though. What else we got though? What else happened this week in this world?
Ari Lennox got arrested for accusing this lady of racial profiling her on the
First,
flight.
before we get into that, who the hell is Ari Lennox?
You really don't know who Ari Lennox is?
I have no idea who Ari
Oh,
Lennox
she's
is.
so attractive. And how you say all this black shit and you don't know who Ari Lennox is?
I know a lot of black people. I be frauding.
He be frauding.
Name 5 black people right now. He got stumped. Look, he's stalling for time. Like
Me, you, him.
It's going to be so many bleeps just now. That's too much editing, man. Too many name drops.
Yeah, boy, I don't know no black people. But like, yeah. So who is Ari Lennox? Like, she's a rapper, singer.
She's a singer from Dreamville.
from Dreamville. What's her song?
She's so amazing.
What's
bro.
she has a popping song, like a hit song or something that I should know?
Oh, ain't it? Nope, that is SZA.
So you
about to say
just
good day.
spazzed on me for not knowing who Ari Lennox is, but
I know
you
who
don't
she
know who
is.
Ari Lennox is.
I don't listen to that type of shit. But I know
Yeah,
who she
like
is.
But you know what type of music she makes.
She makes R&B.
No, you don't listen to R&B. What you got against R&B?
I like her.
I like that's it.
I like her.
Her's a fire artist to like. Brent Fayez.
Chris Brown. My guy, but he didn't come out with a fucking album in
It comes
almost
out Friday.
3 years. Get the stop. Don't play.
I swear to God.
Don't play.
Swear to
Brent
God.
Fayez-
I swear to God. That comes
Stop
out.
playing.
That
Brent
comes
Fayez
out.
just-
Tory Lanez comes out Friday.
That nigga Brent
just-
is like
Glides on the track.
Yeah.
spirit animal.
She said her name called us Texas.
Every song-
She said,
every
"Chill, you
single
already
song
know
he
how
comes out
Brent
with
is."
Is a situation I've been in.
Texas
Every
trip
single
and
fucking
London,
song.
how they talk.
Like he just came out with the Drake song about wasting your time, and I be on that type time. Like, listen, if you ain't got nothing going on,
Nah, the
come catch
hardest
these dinners.
R&B album out. It might have been the collaboration with Division and Ty Dolla $ign.
I hate that you.
I
lie
haven't
so
listened. I
much.
can't say I've listened to a whole R&B album, but the hardest R&B song, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. But seriously, I'm torn between Damage and Heartbreak Anniversary. What's the
I
hardest?
feel like 333 was low key an R&B album.
My album.
Yeah, that's
I
some.
mean, I hit some notes on that.
Had some,
John.
had some R&B flavor in there.
I mean, that shit took a lot out of me. But that Heartbreak Anniversary and the Damage, I don't know which one's better, but them Jones is both fire. But we still don't know who Ari Lennox is at the end of the day.
Heartbreak Anniversary
bro.
is too much.
Like the thing about it is, I could put a song on right now, but I won't because
That shit's just going
yup, the whole time, and you be like, oh, I know who this is. I've heard this song before.
yeah,
Yeah, big facts.
damn, that's tragic.
Big
But,
facts.
yeah.
Speaking of, like, we can't do video right now.
Yeah, we don't got the video.
Like, because our cameraman might have got the vid.
He might have
Cool
COVID.
V.
COVID 33.
9 times out of 10, he got the Roni. So,
Their own skinny.
like, hopefully, home got the Omicron variant.
Yeah, hopefully he
man.
has a just like regular ass. You'll get over it.
Yeah, I just started hearing about this new strain of COVID. Is this supposed to be
The Omarion. COVID.
No, Marion.
Seriously, I was on Twitter the other day, and I was just seeing Omarion trending. I was like, I don't know. I didn't know how to feel. Before I clicked it, I just know it said #2 trending in the world, Omarion. And I didn't know how to feel. I was like, yo, I hope he didn't die, but I don't care if he dropped new music. Like, dead serious. So I was like, I don't want to see anything bad, but come on.
Yo, Betty White was trended. earlier, like probably a day ago. I thought
what?
she died. She's about to be like 107 or some shit. She's
I think it's a
bro.
solid
She's
100.
old. She's older than sliced bread. She remembers when sliced bread came out.
Oh,
It's
you
called
guys sliced this.
It's called adrenochrome.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know if Betty White's on all that.
R.I.P. Betty White. She
What?
ain't dead, but
She's the
it's
sweetest
just
lady in
having-
the
Yo,
world.
that song's so funny.
She's the sweetest lady in the world.
Bitch, you better praise God. It's on God.
I don't think you should sit down. But
Nah, that shit's mad funny. I don't give a fuck. I
I don't give a fuck if you like this podcast. You know the vibe.
We need a little ratchet chick. A little ratchet chick just to yell things in the background. You go, boy.
Gotta bring one. Gotta bring one one day.
Yo,
Alright.
so like, it's comedy festival submission season and shit, right?
Yeah.
Submission.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And like I submitted to this joint in Atlanta. I find out like if I got accepted December. Well, I should have found out now. I should have found out
Live.
today. Yeah, I'll look.
We wanna see
after
live.
this shit.
Nah, look
We're
right
gonna see
now.
live. Come
I'm
on.
I'll look
serious.
after this shit because I want to get into the topic first.
All right.
Okay.
And but as you're looking at getting
Like,
into the
yeah,
topic,
I'll end
bring
it
it up.
with that.
I think
I'll
you're
end it
kind of
with that.
afraid to see if you got.
I'm not afraid. I just really want
We
to
can
get into
just
this
lie.
topic.
I'm
and I got
not
this in my
afraid.
head.
You
I know.
just lie and say you got in
why
there.
would I
So
lie?
take a stand.
Nah,
up,
yeah.
shut
Why
up,
would you?
Everybody.
Why would you lie?
Shut up.
man.
So
That's
I
an
submitted-
amazing email,
I
Toes.
submitted to this joint in Atlanta, and
Open it as you talk.
and
Are you submitted into the competition?
yeah, I submitted to the joint in Atlanta, and
feel like y'all been smoking this whole time.
ironically, I just see that this lady that's running for mayor in Atlanta wants to shut down all the strip clubs in Atlanta.
What's her name anyway?
Hold on, it is. Where is it?
Oh man, you should have been on top of this.
Because
She wants to shut down the strip clubs. What else does she want to shut down? Is she trying to shut down the whole city? Like, is the whole city of Atlanta just strip clubs in Tyler Perry's production studio?
Pretty much.
Is there a theme park there? Do they have
And
a Disney World?
and reality shows.
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens?
And Rick Ross' house.
And Rick Ross's house.
Yeah, that's all that's in Atlanta.
So you go to Atlanta for strip clubs.
Rick Ross' house. Tyler Perry Studios.
Rick Ross's house, Tyler Perry Studios, strip clubs, and lemon pepper wings.
Yeah. Well,
Damn.
stars now.
Damn, that's just crazy. And Toad still doesn't know what this mayor's name is.
You asked him to do two things, though. He's trying to read the email.
Man, yo, what the fuck, fam? You got me doing like 8.
Yeah, I see him
Now,
like switching screens real quick.
This is exactly why I run the
So
pod.
what, the lady, Felicia Moore, right?
Yeah.
Felicia Moore.
Felicia Moore?
Yeah, she's the candidate. She went against the Super Bowl being in Atlanta in 20 whatever year that was, the All-Star game, pretty much anything that made Atlanta popping on the East Coast or was something to go to. She was against it.
What's her reasons for this though? Like, why is she like?
I think she
Coronavirus.
and no, it was before that. Her stance. I think she just panders to the white vote.
She just panders to the white vote,
Yeah, I mean a lot of these things.
and she's a black woman.
Yeah,
I remember seeing something like this in Baltimore. There's a lady. She was she's running Republican, and she was saying, "You just keep voting Democrat, and look where yous are at now.
yeah.
This is happening. She clearly lost. She was scary. She scared me a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, damn,
That's how it should be.
like you have the chance to do everything and don't do anything at all. And that's always been a problem with black people though. Black people get to a higher position in life and turn into a whole different race. I can't say that they turn into the ops, but they turn into something else. Like, we're not together. Like, we wasn't really trying. We wasn't all trying to come out of this. Like, you're supposed to get rich, build a platform, and employ a whole lot of other people like you. and put them in better places to provide for their family so they can provide for other people like them.
And the race as a whole can just keep growing.
The black dollar stays in the black community for 38 seconds probably. As soon as
Yeah,
black people
something
get
like
money, spend that money with somebody else real quick. Let's go buy a wig or
In any way, like even if you think people that get money in a not usual way, what do they do as soon as they get a lot of money? Go buy fucking designer shit.
yeah,
And I'm one of them. I'm wearing fucking polo right now.
but seriously, you draw a line at supporting black business. We can support black business. We can support great black businesses and great things, but you can't just try to sell us crappy things at high prices because you're black. Like, I mean, if I can get that shirt way cheaper and way better quality for way less money, that's me supporting black businesses. I'm keeping that money.
Online.
I'm keeping that money amongst my black family, and using that money to better us and make things better. Like, we're not buying your crap. Nobody's buying
I'm not
anything
paying
cheap.
$40 for a Gildian t-shirt.
Facts.
Yeah, like,
That
just
you
'cause-
screen wrote on it. I want to support your
Did
business,
you get a
but
black-
I'm not trying
yeah,
to
like-
pay for your lifestyle.
Did you get a
No.
black printing company to print that junk for you?
Where did you go? You went to Walmart or you went to some random ass website to get them shirts? Like, come on, man. People, and that goes for a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff even in locally or whatever that I want to support, but it's like I supported a couple times and I'm like, damn, I feel like I just got.
Yeah,
Like,
like, what are
this
you
was
doing?
not-
What are you doing with that money? If you're just going and buying drugs with the money, like, or just going to the bar and spending the money on bar stuff, I mean, like, it doesn't. No. But enough of that, though. I don't even know where we was at. That's serious.
Did you?
We gotta pause. Take a break. Yeah, take a pause. Y'all niggas is trash. That's serious. See how you talk about you want to run the pod and you just keep pausing.
Like,
This John a vibe.
I wish I had like a smooth like radio man voice.
You're now tuned into radio IDCYL.
We do not give a fuck.
Because I don't give a fuck if you love this podcast.
I don't give a fuck if you listen to this podcast, but you are now tuned in to the greatest motherfucking podcast in the universe. The I don't care if you like this podcast, and you was just listening to Bray, hers off the my mixtape Made It to Heaven.
Fire tape.
Shit, bro.
Fire tape.
Classic.
Fire tape.
7 classic.
Shout out to Bray, Big Bray.
I'm happy we finally found like a
7-4
way
going.
to like play music on the pod,
Semi.
kind of.
They ain't gonna
We have
sue
to,
us.
we have to
Yeah,
figure out a
like-
way to do this more.
Like, yeah, we gotta find out a way to make
If it's
everybody
just
win.
only audio or
Yeah.
something.
But like, speaking of music, like, we've been in the R&B bag since we started off with Suge, and we started off with Bray for the second half. Like, when it comes to R&B, like, who's winning more now? R&B, like, women or men? The female artists or the male artists?
Women are blowing them out the motherfucking water.
But are they though?
I see more about I see more about the women R&B. Like, I always see stuff about like Jasmine Sullivan and her
What?
and who else is out there? Like, women like
SZA,
Summer Walker,
Janae Aiko.
of course Janae Aiko, can't forget about her. But their music, it seems like their music just lasts longer.
The person that we just talked about in the previous segment, Ari Lennox.
You hear about her a lot.
Yeah, I don't know particularly her music, but she's one of the ones you put in that group.
Damn, y'all making me feel like it's women winning when my original thought is that the men were killing it.
No, men are killing it, but it's in spurts.
I think the genre in general is, but men.
But we still have Chris Brown. We still have
Brown.
Giveon.
Yeah,
We still have Brent Fayez killing it.
he the one.
I like the ball buddy from Compton. He makes that smooth R&B.
Yeah. I like Blast.
Blast. I mean,
Oh, okay, yeah, he's okay.
The Weeknd still dropping.
Oh yeah, what the
Bruno
fuck? Okay.
Bruno Mars.
All right, maybe okay.
Coltrane's fire. I don't know.
Coltrane. Somebody was just talking, but not because you're not the first person that said that to me this week, and I was thinking that it was an old group from back in the day.
Coltrane is like an old painter or an old
John
old
Coltrane was a saxophone
There he goes.
He's a jazz player.
But yeah, so seriously, I'm still leaning towards men. Like the men killing it.
With that spurt of people you just said, Bruno. I mean, those are the big dogs.
Silk Sonic, you can just
Silk
put
Sonic,
that. Throw that group in there. Just
Bruno Mars, The Weeknd, Drake.
I mean, Chris Brown didn't never stop.
Okay, then I think I'll take your spurts take. Right now, I think it's the women. Overall, yeah.
Overall.
But yeah, like even with the indie sound and everything, women are kind of be making that. They be coming with underground.
You can kind of put that dude Black. You can put the bull Black in
Summer Walker.
6 Black.
Oh, Black. It's just, come on.
Summer Walker, SZA.
Polo G gives a little bit of a R&B vibe.
We're not about to do that. Yeah,
R&B vibe.
That means we're just padding the stats now. We're just trying to get. We're desperate for a win.
Yeah, exactly.
If a nigga is super melodic the whole time, Gunna.
No.
Yeah, these are not.
Gunna does not rap.
They are not R&B artists.
They're like trap soul.
Their beats don't even have instruments in it.
It's like trap singing.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign never stopped.
Ty Dolla $ign be singing on rap songs.
He's yet to come out with another album.
But he drops singles every day.
And he writes for niggas crazy.
Yeah.
He's that
last single.
I always see Ty Dolla $ign.
He has a joint.
What was his last single?
I don't know. The video was mad bright though. He was in front of a car with a girl and he was just doing weird
had
dance.
Singles like all
when
the
was
time.
his last single?
Somebody with some
we
random
didn't say
person.
that, but we didn't say that we was listening to Ty Dolla $ign. We just said that always pops up.
Yeah.
Like when he drops an album, we'll most definitely check out his album.
When he dropped his last album was called featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah,
there you go. We seen mad features.
That shit was fire.
His features.
I think that's what I seen.
Oh, somebody big. We forgot to even say Tory Lanez.
Tory
Lanez been low key fucking killing
Canada.
Tory Lanez album dropped.
That 2020 album was fucking crazy.
I still feel like if Tory Lanez beats this case or like whatever allegations he's fighting, I think
he will.
He's probably going to be the biggest artist.
No.
I think
he's going to be the biggest artist.
Not being independent.
You got to think. There's people that are just not listening to Tory Lanez because of this thing that's going on. If he beats this, everybody's like, yeah, it's safe to listen to Tory Lanez again. Everybody gonna go into it, see all that fire he's been dropping. He's been dropping mad videos. He's been dropping stuff like he knows that he's about to be all this.
Yeah.
He lost MTV. He lost an MTV deal. For a TV show.
He gotta get signed.
Like,
he gotta be to a major.
Like seriously, like if he's innocent, I mean he could get all that. And,
yeah,
whatever happens. Like, but because I think
it's sad that the world missed out on that 2020 album that he dropped because everybody canceled him. And that's some of the craziest R&B ever to be put on wax.
That album was hard. That album was hard because when he rapped, like he rap. And
it was all real shit, like real life, like this is what it really is.
Bro, we forgot Party Next Door.
PNP,
that's a big fact.
He be drawing, man. Like he'll drop like the hottest song in the world and then just go away from
You listen to Savage Anthem?
He like, yo, I'm going back to writing for Drake.
Savage Anthem by Party Next Door is fire.
Savage Anthem?
Yeah.
The joint with Rihanna that a little bit old now. I fuck with that joint.
I heard Rihanna's pregnant to A$AP Rocky.
Yeah,
I've been saying that.
That wasn't confirmed yet.
It's a thing.
It was a thing.
I think her best friend slipped up and said it.
I think that's a sad day for the culture.
How?
It's a lit day for fucking New York, A$AP Rocky. any fucking hood nigga that ever had like dreams.
New York niggas
fucking braids.
New York niggas that's what I was gonna say. New York niggas with braids.
Yeah, like,
they probably getting it after this one.
That shit.
That's Rihanna's type. Fenty.
What? Like what? Anything can happen.
That shit crazy.
It's a win for all swaggy niggas.
That's wild. Man.
Shorter swaggy niggas was winning.
He's not short though.
He not tall.
He's like our height.
I don't think he our type. All right. I think he's probably like. I don't know. Rappers be looking small.
I don't think he's short. I thought 2 Chainz was regular height.
What?
He was always taller than everybody.
Like 6'5", something crazy.
I just thought he was tall because he was in shit with T.I. and shit, and T.I.'s mad short.
Even Drake's kind of tall.
Meek Mill's tall as hell.
Yeah,
nah, Meek
they're
Mill
normal
tall
sized
shit.
men. Most of the
Jay-Z
rappers
tall.
are small.
Nah, they're not normal sized men.
Yeah, 6'2". For real in the world,
Meek's
6'1".
like 6'4".
Nah, Meek's like 6'1".
These niggas,
6'2".
y'all, these are all freakishly tall people. They make you look short. Like,
Yeah.
and you're
I'm
freakishly tall.
6'1".
Like, you're freakishly tall for no reason.
I'm a little bit taller.
Yeah, I'm average height. In Lancaster, I'm tall, but in the world, damn, bleep that. But in the world, I'm average. Like if I go to New York, I'm not a tall person.
Is that why you didn't get on the basketball court?
I play basketball, I have to play point guard. Nigga, the fuck?
Oh yeah, you don't got
Yeah,
the
I'm not that.
You don't got the coordination.
I play fucking center.
No,
playing center here.
no coordination.
Oh, else. Let's not get into basketball.
Your
skills,
basketball
man.
career, man.
Who's better 1-on-1?
I would smoke
better
Jblack.
in every sport.
Yeah.
Every
Crazy.
sport.
What? I was the nastiest football player in
You
the
were
streets.
not good at all.
Seriously, and all I wanted, seriously, you know, nah,
Els had one football moment. He made a good open field tackle, and the kid just got mad because it was Els that tackled him. Nah, fuck that. I'm taking my ball. Go home.
nah, yo,
Nah,
seriously,
fuck, nah, you gonna
totally.
let him tackle me? Nah, I'm out of here.
Yo, toes. Out of seriously, this is the reason that I'm so smart with electronics and everything and nice with fixing computers and all that shit, because I was so damn nice at football that it became unfair. It became unfair, and people started being unfair to me.
Why are you
seriously.
being weird to
Look,
me?
That's exactly how I felt. Like people always be like, seriously, there were spots. You know, we was from the hood, so there were spots on the field where like you wasn't supposed to like. There was like a sewer metal joint in the middle of the field,
That's a fact,
and there was
though.
a fence on the side of the
And
field.
there would be man
One time,
running them big ass ditches and shit.
seriously, one time.
They break their legs if you go in there.
I remember somebody trying to slam my head on the sewer joint because I was so nice.
Niggas
And,
used
then,
to-
and one time, seriously, I was about to score a touchdown. I remember this shit like yesterday. I was running like seriously right after school. They was like, "Yo, the bus is here," because they used to call me Jerome Bettis and everything. They're like, "Yo, you trying to play?"
This happened
I'm like,
yesterday.
I'm like, "Yo,
when
you know."
were asleep. This is
I was like,
a dream.
yeah. I was like, "Yo, I'm most definitely." But
This is a dream.
seriously, it's a true story though. Like I was like, "Yeah, for sure, I'm trying to play. Like I'm down." I like, let me go get some shorts and everything. I mean, I'll be right out. I got out there. I came in. They're like, "Yeah, the bus is here. The bus is here." All right, bye, man. All right. I had like a yellow and black short set on, like you know, like. That's serious though, but this is some real shit. Like I came into the game, first play of the game. That's serious. We all line up and everything. They hand me the ball.
Oh my god.
Everybody lines up. Two kids stand by the end zone. They stand back by the end zone, don't play any defense. And then the rest of the team lines up like really, really rushed in front of the line so I can't get through the line. Right. They hit me with the ball. I run straight through the line. That's serious. Go start going towards the end zone. These two niggas like tracked me down, caught me, dragged me towards the fence. So right now, at this rate, I'm grabbing onto the fence like, yo, why you like trying to throw me on this fence? Like, yeah, why you being so unfair to me? That's serious. And I'm on the fence like they're trying to split me. They're trying to split my body in half on this fence. Everybody on the other side of the field that couldn't stop me is standing down there watching like this shit was playing. Like, that's serious. This is why y'all was so excited to see me. Like. You didn't block, y'all didn't block her or anything. Like, that's serious. That's when I stopped playing football. I went in, I was like, yo, seriously, I went in the house.
They started playing Smear the Queer. Oh my god.
I went in the house. That's serious. I went in the house. I downloaded The Sims, created my own friends and everything. Like I'm like, yo, I'm not fucking with these niggas anymore. I'm doing my own thing.
Made a couple of
so you
fake
can't wait for the
pages.
metaverse.
Nah, like
I'm gonna
I'm not
fuck
into
these
that.
guys over. I'm about to catfish the fuck out of these niggas. Fuck them.
He about to be right in the meta.
Nah, seriously, because I feel like if I have a problem or a grudge or something, like that shit forever, dog. Like I need to get my payback. And then I'll be good. But like seriously, if it took 10 years from that moment for MySpace to come out for me to make a fake MySpace page of Jblack for calling me fat.
Get out the street, fat ass.
Dead serious. I'm making it. It's happening. After I got that, me and Jblack was cool. Like we dapped it up.
Hold on, so this actually happened.
I didn't say that. Some person. Like, all right, this is real life what happened. And I don't even know what Els really remembers, but I really remember.
I remember everything.
The group,
Why are we talking about?
Nah, because we have to say this real quick. We was young boys, so we rolled in big ass groups like everybody did. There was probably like 10 of us. The most of them went ahead. Me and Els were kind of behind. It was right by the fucking basketball courts. We were in the middle of the streets, and it was just me and him. Okay, then the car. All right, I got it.
Why are you talking like you're reading from a
Nah, because this shit was so funny. But then the car just drove past, and Els was just kind of in the middle of the street, and the car was like, "Get out the road, fat ass!" And it was just me and him.
Nah, cause Devin was.
I just started diving. That wasn't. That might have been there.
That was there. And Devin still said.
But then we told everybody, and that's what like turned into the big thing that never stopped till today. That shit happened. It was probably like shit. We were probably playing the Xbox 360.
Seriously,
that shit
and
happened. That shit was like 04.
This is the first
Still
Xbox.
funny.
First
He ain't
Xbox
like the
ever.
Xbox.
Shit, I can't breathe.
That shit was so
That
funny.
but
yo.
seriously, we don't talk
shit.
about, we don't speak on childhood trauma enough and how it affects you as an adult, because those moments affected me. Like how is like I'm not outside that much, but I decide to come outside, and this happens to me. Of course, I'm gonna go inside for another 2 years.
Yo, whatever astrology sign that plays the victim, that's you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everything's
Good
holding
life.
me.
Good party. Good party.
Nah, that's
Oh
crazy,
my
man.
god. Holy
More
shit.
life.
But if we don't want to talk about childhood trauma and how it turns into what you are as an adult, then
Speaking
what?
of childhood traumas, going into that, segue, how do y'all feel about Chris Como helping his brother out? If anybody doesn't know, Chris Como is a anchor on CNN. He has like a major part in it. I think he comes on at like 6, 8 o'clock, like the prime time. And his brother was the governor of New York. He got into a sex assault problem. Some shorty was giving him the signs. He read it wrong, felt her titty, and lost his fucking job. And according to reports, Chris Como was telling him all the insight that CNN had about it, so that he would have like a leg up. So anything the girls told like reporters, he would already know. So his legal team could kind of try to like figure out a way to like have a defense towards it. And because of that, Chris Como got suspended indefinitely. Like, so Els, you the one that got like 30,000 brothers. Like, would you do something like that for your bros?
I would most definitely do. I would do anything to protect my brothers. Probably.
facts.
That's serious. Like
Big
I
facts.
can't blame him. Like you're gonna deal with the consequences of your actions at all times. It's always gonna come back to you. But I mean, if that's what it took to help your brother out, and what did his brother do?
He had a sexual assault.
He grabbed
He chick titty.
Yeah, the shorty was giving him little signs. Like he said something to the shorty like looked at him a little way, and he was like, "Yo, you're trouble." And then the shorty was like, "No, stop," or like, "Chill." And then this nigga like I guess felt her titty under his shirt,
Yeah,
and
nah,
then that was the end of it.
After the chill out, I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm cool.
He just like he even said it in his interviews. He was like, "It's new times." Like I thought. He's not married or anything. He's single, so he really thought the shorty might be feeling him.
Seriously, as much as I want to be like dead serious, if this was somebody black, it would be mad bad. Like I kind of don't think he grabbed her titty,
And they were flirting.
and his flirting like in his career he lost
But
his career.
in the Me Too era, not being sexist, but a woman could easily just say, "Oh, he was someone who's in power, and I felt like I might lose my job if I didn't."
At the same
Go
time,
with that.
You can't say that it didn't happen because it might have. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Like,
I've been in jobs. I've worked in jobs for
It's
years.
like I can't. I
I
most
guess
definitely.
that's a general statement.
I most
had
definitely
a job
can't.
for years.
I can't take a side for one. But I would most definitely, if I was in that position, just to think and put myself in Chris Cuomo's shoes. I don't know how far I would have took. I would do everything in my power to not affect the person who's the victim.
Right.
But I would do everything in my power to protect my brothers also.
yeah.
Especially if it's something like that, something like that. Like,
yeah, it wasn't no super creepy stuff that some people do. Like,
there's some
it
things-
was like a miss signals, and
yeah, like, and
he wasn't right for what he did, even if period.
And
Because
you
at
was
no
in a
job, you
bar.
shouldn't be filling no shorty's titty at no job. Like, you shouldn't be doing some shit.
and you was in a bar and everything. Like, it's tough.
Some weird shit like that could happen. But if you're in the office, I could see why. But if a shorty is flirting with you, I could see how you could see mixed signals. But he wasn't right for what he did.
In another
But
light,
Chris Como was right in my opinion.
in another light too, they're both probably very well off, and they'll be all right.
They're gonna be all right.
Like, I don't feel bad for
Like
them.
for me, family or friends, I'm gonna try to do anything in my power to not have you lose your whole job and everything.
People always worried about the justice system and the law, but seriously, it's about what's right for you. Like,
Facts.
what helps you and what helps your people. Like, everybody else does. Everybody else looks out for them and their people, and they try to get other people to be like, nah, you gotta do what's right.
That's what that's what rich people try to switch it around. Like, oh, you guys should do what's right when they do everything.
That's how I feel when I'm watching the
Who was it?
the Black Mafia, the Big Meats joint. Whenever I'm watching that, and the parents are asking, this is wrong. Like,
But they always take the bread at the end of the day.
the mom takes the bread.
Nah, the dad be like, nah,
dad-
fuck that. I won't live in no house.
The dad ain't touched nothing.
The nigga paid the bill. He was like, unpay this bill.
bought his
Give him the money back.
bought his mom a sheet set and threw the whole bed away.
But I mean, I could understand in the what's that, early '80s that happened. I could understand how you feeling like that.
Like, your dad.
Drugs
I guess-
wasn't cool. Being a drug dealer wasn't cool like it is now.
I don't think it was more. I
Snowfall.
don't think it was about the drug. I don't think it was about the
That
drugs
era.
though. It wasn't about the drugs. It was about them really feeling, them being so pressured and put through whatever they put through to think that the law is really the law. Like, the law says what's wrong, and that's wrong.
If you do everything in your power to raise all your children, you got more than 3. You stay with your baby mom. You turn her to your wife. You do everything right. Hold a household down. Work, and then your kids turn into fucking drug dealers. That would be a little disappointing though. A little bit, like.
You
And
can't-
then-
but you got to
what's
think at the
worse?
opening of it, their kids were
Hold on.
sharing milk.
True.
Hold on.
You're doing
hold on.
all
a
that. You
struggle,
don't
though.
have milk.
So
It's a struggle.
what's worse? Your kids your son being a drug dealer, or your daughter being like a sex worker, like OnlyFans stripper.
You
joint?
turn this around quickly, but I like how your mind goes. And drug dealing always. If my son was trapping, I mean, I would be.
Would you respect it more, or would
I wouldn't.
You be,
I wouldn't.
you'd be more disappointed in your son than your daughter?
I would be super disappointed in my daughter, but at the same time, I know how this world works. You low key kind of have to support them, or you're gonna lose them.
Yeah.
And for your son, I would try to just direct him in a way to change his money into a legal way. Getting money is getting money. In this country, especially since after the pandemic, getting money is just getting money in any way. So if you're getting it, it's good, but you have to know how to turn it into a way where you're not going to go to jail. Yeah. But same with OnlyFans, like that shit is super, to me, my morals,
I mean, you gotta be-
I'm not with it in my morals. Like, I wouldn't want my wife or girlfriend to do that. Same with, like, niggas be posting they shorty and, like, thong pics and shit like that. I think that's just mad weird. But
wouldn't care.
everybody today, they think whatever they think. But if you get money off of it, I mean, hey, man, feed your family.
I wouldn't
Word
care.
to Young Dolph. Young nigga get paid.
I wouldn't care.
I don't like that shit for me. Like, I don't want no nigga, like, thinking about fucking my shorty.
But it happens anyway.
I'm not gonna promote it. I'm not gonna change what I think because the internet
feel me?
changed. Like, nothing's gonna make me change what I think because it's more accessible. I thought this when I was my whole life. So now that OnlyFans is a thing,
And how isn't that more like
it's corny to me.
like how it's the same shit.
Why would I want to promote?
It's the
someone
same shit.
Thinking about fucking my girl.
You don't have to promote it. Why are you promoting it? Why would you promote it?
If you're like,
Personally-
if she would do it and you're like, yeah, babe, that you put hard eyes on the shit like
Why would
some
you-
fucking
why would you do
weirdo.
that? That's weird.
Niggas do that shit. Yeah,
No.
babe. They be posting their own shorty like, yeah,
that's
my
weird.
bitch bad.
Me personally, I wouldn't want my girl to be
I'm not
doing
saying I want
OnlyFans.
it,
I wouldn't
but
want.
I
I wouldn't
wouldn't
want
care.
my girl to be doing OnlyFans. But if she did do it and she was making bread off of it, I mean, I ain't
eat.
gonna be hating. I ain't gonna be insecure.
Exactly.
I mean, I ain't gonna
I
be like,
didn't
yo,
say I would hate it. I
that's
would
just,
support
just,
anything.
I just be
but
like,
I'm
yo,
just
do
like-
something right with that bread and make sure everything you're doing counts. Like, cause people gonna be
Exactly.
looking at you real funny, yo. Like, 'cause
Exactly.
that's how people gonna treat you bad. But if you make it get to a point where you don't care what they say, so be it. Cause I don't want you treating me some type of way and acting like I gotta act on everything that
No, I
people are
gotta
doing and
defend
saying.
your honor.
Like, I
And
don't
we
gotta-
even know people that have done some weird shit for some OnlyFans shits, but a lot of people still respect it because they make a lot of money off of it. So it just is what it is.
I don't respect
Yeah,
that.
no, if you're getting bread, if you're getting
Yeah,
paid,
niggas,
get
I be
paid.
seeing people like, oh yeah, but that person gets paid. Like, man, hey, that ain't for me.
people
But
looking at
I'm
your
just
body-
saying my morals. I'm not against anybody getting money.
People
I
looking
don't-
at your body,
you can't
but
knock
they
nobody's
not.
hustle.
People looking at your body, but they not touching it. Shout out to me. My girl bad as hell, and people are looking at her.
Facts.
So be it. But she makes that. She gotta turn that money into something. It gotta be something, and I gotta get some of it.
Cause like even in these,
you're a pimp.
and even exactly. I mean, I'm down for that. But even in like these times where you kind of have to let your shorty. I mean, not let.
No,
I'm not
you
gonna
have-
say it like
no,
that.
You have to let her.
But
do
you
what
have to be
want.
cool. You have to be cool with a woman dressing super.
You gotta be okay.
7
with,
years ago, it would have been called super slutty.
You gotta
But
be
that's
okay
the
with
normal now. You have to be cool with it, and it's just like, damn, I don't like that because damn, you showing everybody
You gotta
what's
be okay
only
with
for
your-
me.
you
Why
gotta
would I
be
want to
okay-
see that? Like, that's not cool.
You gotta be okay with your old lady going to the slut walk, basically.
Exactly. Posting
Like, that's what you're trying to
weird
say.
shit for attention and all that, because that's the norm.
But
When you really think about it, people our age, we remember before fucking social media. These fucking random ass shorties was not posting pictures or even acting sexy like they be acting, but it is what it is.
They used to sit on bathroom sinks.
Yeah.
That was not
Saint
sexy.
Pecs.
You ain't get reeled in by a sink pick ever. Shorty with the sink pick. You ain't holler at a chick with the sink pick.
No comment.
Yeah,
But-
we all fell for
All
it.
right, a sink pic was
Definitely
all right.
fell
All
for a
right,
sink
all right. That's
pic.
a fucking example right there. The sink pic was on some thought shit. Like if a shorty posted one of them, you already knew. Like, oh, all
I
right.
mean, she had the nice little biscuit.
And she putting that biscuit right on that dead thing. Let that thing look how it's supposed to be thanging. And that's how you
He
knew.
said that thing be
Sink-
singing.
Yeah, that thing was
Sink pics.
banging on that sink. And that's how niggas knew, like, oh, all right, what's up with you? Let me DM you.
Saint Pecs and yoga pants was the ultimate optical illusions.
Fucking
Yoga
yoga pants, when that first set in, that was a transition.
Yeah.
A good transition at first, and then it was like, whoa.
It's like then you start seeing them Jones everywhere.
Yeah, it was first like, oh, okay, yeah. Shorties that should be wearing them were wearing them, and then it turned into
Then
like,
they start throwing everything in
Yeah,
it.
everybody.
I'll see you in the Lululemon. I'll see you.
Start throwing everything in
I
the
remember
yoga
when
pants.
shorties didn't know that you had to like, well, creep alert. I remember when shorties didn't have to. I remember when shorties didn't know like the thickness to the tights, so sometimes they would wear the tights that was like,
Like the spandex. Like,
they weren't
like
they,
the grandma legging type joints.
They needed a large and they put on a medium, and it would literally just be see through.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That was
Yeah.
that was a wave for a little
That
bit.
shit
Like,
weird
hey,
as hell.
That was some shit. Hey, if she had the body for it, that was like, damn, shorty.
I don't know,
But if she
man.
didn't, it was like, go home.
Women be having the
Nah,
wildest styles
Well,
though.
yeah,
But remember
technical
be-
difficulties.
We
My
back
bad.
at it.
Are bad.
I don't give a fuck if you like this podcast.
I don't care either.
Doing our thing, episode 5.
Yo, like we all partake in smoking weed and shit.
Big
Facts.
smoking.
Like post COVID, you ever think about how nasty it was of the process to roll a blunt?
Not
Disgusting.
it's not
The way we used to do it as teenagers,
Yeah.
disgusting.
Bro, think about it. You had to put the whole. You
All
had
that
to wet the
spit
whole
and- yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just thinking about it.
Twice. You had to fucking lick
You had
down
to wet
two
the whole
separate
They
things.
would put the whole blunt, the whole
And
Dutch
then-
in their mouth and like slobber
You had
all
to
over.
first start it,
And then
by
And then you
licking
had to
it.
take the leaf off,
Bro,
and then you
then
had to hold the leaf.
They lick that
Then someone
joint.
had to hold. Early niggas had to hold the leaf and blow on it to keep it fucking moist.
But
Then somebody had to take the underleaf, lick that down.
it was just so nasty.
Shit took mad long
Yeah, that
too.
process was mad nasty.
It might be the first time
And
that
then
we
they ended
all
with
had
a
the
lick
same
down.
opinion. This
Like-
is the first time. This is a monumental moment. This is the first time we all agreed.
That
Like
Dutches are disgusting post
yeah,
COVID.
yeah, smoking Dutch is
a hazard.
nasty. It is definitely a hazard.
It's always been nasty.
It's a fucking
It's
hazard.
always been nasty.
But okay, at
Except
the
for the
same,
way,
all
No,
right,
it's
all right,
not.
listen to
It,
this.
it was never
At the
always
same time,
nasty.
isn't pens kind of the same way?
Nah,
How?
it's just hitting the pen.
That's your
real quick.
personal. That's your personal
Yeah.
pen.
But it's not no like those are leaves, so they're like absorbing the moistness. Like
But
this is
you're-
a plastic
but
thing.
it's building up to
whatever
something.
germs we're putting on it with our mouth is just sitting on there, and then we're just passing that shit down. Like,
Yeah, but the germs from other people. All right, so you smoke a blunt with somebody, your germs is going to the next person, which is going to the next person. It's a combination.
It takes
of
a while
germs.
for that tip of that blunt to start getting hot. It actually never does. You throw it out. It's sitting in the ashtray right now. Like,
Yeah,
just do something out there.
but I'm picking blunts over everything when it comes to smoking. That's just
I like
I'm trying to get
papers
into
or bowls.
papers. I gotta get into papers because I smoke way too much, and
Bro, papers.
tobacco is
Papers
no
are
good.
shit, bro. Like $5 get you 50 papers, 50 tips.
I say the blunt because I like to write and I like to chill, fall back, think, and I don't like to be worried about my blunt ashes flying all over the place and the blunt
I know-
like, just going out all the time.
I know an
or
old head
burning
smoker.
way too fast.
And you can do that. You can do that same shit with papers.
Nah, they
just crumble.
burn it.
I know
burn
old
No,
head
you just
smokers that
crumble
have
your
those
paper up.
old ass like little papers, and them shits is kind of lit. I ain't
The
gonna
top
lie.
papers
Yeah.
are so
and
nasty.
people like,
They're kind of lit though. I ain't
and
gonna
top
lie.
like, what's the
papers
point
are-
of having a little ass blunt like at that joint? And it's not like you're saving any
Roll
weed. You're going
five
to
of them
because it's for
joints.
you. Like,
Roll
who
five
are
of
you
them
smoking?
joints.
You
or
smoke
roll
by
a-
yourself, right?
Yeah, roll a fat ass one. Like yo,
Yeah, I
it's
smoke
it's
by myself.
all right, yo.
All
It's
right, you
all
smoke
right.
by yourself.
Even
You
most
smoke
girls
by
I chill with
yourself.
don't smoke.
You
Like
smoke
if
by
I
yourself.
can't get a wrap,
So,
I have to use
so,
top papers.
like-
Yeah, all right.
how many times how much bread do you spend on games?
A whole lot. I bought a box.
I noticed seriously. I got 43 points on the game, the Garcia Vega joint. Where
I
you
be
scan that
thinking, yo,
joint.
I'm about to do that
I
shit.
got
yeah.
43 points, so that means I spent they're $1.29 now. I mean, so I spent.
If you go to
roughly-
freaking Turkey Hill,
roughly
nigga, go to a
$52.
fucking corner store.
Roughly $52. Even when I go to the Getty, they're still
Like,
I get them by. I was getting them by the box, but even when
So-
I got a box, that shit would go 4 days.
exactly. So, in a box, it comes
Like
to
a
what,
dub.
2 a box,
Yeah,
and
something
there's
like
what
that.
20.
Yeah,
So
like a dub.
that's what 40. That's 40 blunts.
Yeah.
Bro, papers 5 cash, 50 papers.
And you're good for like a week.
I just didn't
Week and
like.
a half.
I didn't like the blunt. I didn't like how it burned. I didn't like it. Burned.
Crumble
A
it
lot
up.
of
I be playing 2K and smoking. Like I mean, be smoking my blunt.
you gotta get the
And I'll be chilling, like
get
I'll be
raw.
chilling on it,
Yeah,
get back.
raw.
When
You
it's
gotta
a
get
time
the
out,
raw.
light my blunt back up. It's a nice, fresh, cushy blunt. Like
Yeah, that's
blood
true,
didn't
too,
Start,
yeah.
Blood didn't start falling out all over the place and all the extra
Or
stuff
get
that
Or
cold.
your
goes.
whole fucking if you got a fucking paper, your whole cherry.
The whole
If
cherry
you
drop.
if you're smoking it and that's just like hitting crazy and you try to put it out, it's never be the same. Like
Yeah.
you'll never
Nah,
hit
you
it the
got
same.
the perfect joint. You got the perfect joint. Put it in here.
But the other thing that people know, well,
That's what
some
that's
people
for.
will admit about smoking L's, smoking games, anything with tobacco is that the bite that tobacco gives you from smoking a blunt. Like niggas get low key addicted to the mixture
nicotine.
of the mixture of the tobacco and the fucking weed. Because sometimes I go to papers because I don't really want to smoke tobacco. I'm trying to be as healthy as possible, but after a while, I just be like, this shit's not hitting like.
And
it's
like I
hitting,
did the
man.
raw cones for a little bit, and
It just don't
It
be-
wasn't giving me that vibe that I wanted.
Yeah, like-
and then I was grabbing the raw papers, like the bigger ones, the King Johnts, and it just wasn't giving what I thought it was gonna give. I went right back to blunts.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried it for days.
Whatever I'm gonna keep trying to get off of it, but that's definitely like
I don't
something.
know. I fuck with papers and
yeah, I
bowls.
be playing
They're
some
convenient.
intense games, and I mean, my blunt
That's the thing. L's are perfect to 2K.
writing music, anything. Just
2K and the L, because you could put the L. You don't even got to put the L out. You could just game and the L go out on its own, and you don't got to worry about it. But if you got a paper, you'll be fucking playing the game. Next thing you know, it's just a fucking
whole long ass ass.
Yeah,
like,
it's just nothing. Like you be mad as shit and you won the game.
I want one.
You know what I mean?
I want to
Fuck
get
this.
high.
So I mean, I guess those are the.
I fuck
Those
with
are
dabs,
papers.
though.
So what? Bath
My
salts.
guy put me on to that.
Shut
You said you like bath salts.
Shut up. Dabs.
Dabs.
The only problem with dabs is you feel like you're doing hard drugs.
Yeah, I feel like dabs is like a crack.
But
what
them
crack
Joneses-
feels like.
Them
Get that
Jones
blast.
is different.
Get that blast. It hurts. Woo!
Yeah, your whole like shit get like, damn, I'm high as fuck. My whole body high.
But it kind of wears off. You don't
Quit.
stay high for mad long.
It lingers.
Nah.
It
You have that
lingers.
strong, intense high, and then it goes
Yeah.
back to like some normal shit.
Some linger. Yeah.
I guess if you get up, seriously, if you get up and go outside and start walking around, your high would probably last
Yeah,
longer.
you gotta get your blood
and you'll
flowing
look all
and shit.
stupid on the streets and everything. So I gotta try it that way.
I think the point of the dab is when you hit that high, you're so high that you kind of forget that like
But it also depends on
when
how
your come down is and all that.
it also depends on how hot like your rig is
Yeah.
at the same time.
That's just a whole thing. That's just a whole
It's real
vibe.
close. It's real close to crack for me though. Like
What I remember that we used to smoke with this guy, and he had a smoking apparatus that was very.
Oh yeah, I
very,
definitely own a dab rig.
that
and I
nah,
definitely-
that was a
not your
crack- that was
rigs.
a crack
Them rigs
pipe.
are cool.
that was a crack pipe.
You had a crack pipe.
With that big,
It was
long
big
ass
as fuck.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh my-
that
the
shit
Gandalf.
was very
the Gandalf.
crack.
That's my shit. That's my
crack
favorite
pipey-ish.
piece.
the
That's
Gandalf.
Yeah, that's my favorite piece.
Is that what it's called, or that's what?
Yeah, no, that's what it's
You like to
called.
put your pieces in your favorite piece? Put a 20. You put a 20 piece in your favorite piece.
Oh yeah, shut the fuck
When
up.
the last time you had a 20?
That's all you got.
Bruh,
Ass
shit,
black.
Get the fuck out of here. He always try to throw shit on me.
Mad skinny.
Blackfish. It's my fucking body. I'm not fucking skinny, nigga.
0 dark 30.
I'm not fucking skinny.
Got a fresh metabolism.
I'm athletically built.
He said I got a crack
Definitely not athletically built
I'm
enough to
definitely
run
athletically
away
built.
from a fight in King parking lot.
What the fuck? That was not me. I wasn't there that day.
That's dark.
That wasn't me. I know what he's talking about. I wasn't there. Like, oh, I was there. I was there, but I had no parts in that. Bleep, 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 bleep. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Had no parts in that, but those were my motherfucking guys, and they did their thing.
We got any
Fuck
other
them
topics?
Oh my god.
Damn,
Yo,
you should have bleeped that.
yo.
Where are we? All right,
Yo,
moving on.
yo, how do you feel about like this whole disrespect toward Will Smith's song? This whole national
It
embarrassment
needs to
tour.
Stop.
Seriously?
He is a fucking national monument. A fucking.
Is he?
It's hard to watch.
He is a fucking. I don't know the word, but he is a big
He's a
part
pillar.
of black.
He's a
that's
pillar.
Exactly what I was
He's
looking-
a
he's a
pillar
pillar
in
in
black
black culture.
culture.
Exactly what I was looking at.
He's the donkey of the year.
Oh God,
On God.
He's
stupid
making,
as fuck.
He's the simp of the century.
Like how you the man, and you know everybody thinks you're the man, and you just be like, nah, I'm not really the man, yo. I'm fucking weird as fuck.
But and then
My
damn,
wife be playing me.
The only bad thing about this conversation is that it kind of feels like we're being insensitive to the mental health of black men, like everybody else in the world. Like nobody cares about what black men are
Okay,
going through.
Nah,
yeah,
alright.
okay. I
You're
see
supposed
that.
to be a
alright,
man.
so-
You're supposed to be tough. Like,
so
and
I-
he's out there crying for help in public. And he's not
I
even
guess he's
low-key-
being a leader.
He's not even low key doing it. He's actually out there in the front saying that he has mental health issues. He's going through things. The shit that his wife did to him
Really
is
fucked
really
him up.
affecting him. It's the
Yeah.
things that he went through with his parents are really affecting
Yeah.
him, and we're laughing at it. And as much as I do want to laugh, like I mean, cause shit is funny, low key. Like when things like that happen for some reason, cause we're fucked up Americans. I don't know why, but it started to be hard to watch. Like it was beginning to be cringe, and I hated to see somebody in that position. Cause not like I have my own mental health issues myself, and I mean, I don't want nobody laughing at me when I'm
Alright,
going through
It's
something.
hard to see someone that
Alright.
has the word
Alright.
in their palm and talk like a guy that you fucking work with in a warehouse. It's
I understand where you're coming from, right? But there's no way I'm putting all my pain and suffering out.
You got to think
in a book. Like, all right,
you got to think of how many times he tried to try other avenues, how many times he tried to talk to therapists, how many times he just tried to talk to his wife, his family, and nobody was listening. Then it gets to the point where I just got to yell to the world, somebody got to care.
In part of this book, he says he used to have so much sex that when he came, he threw up.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was saying, you just went against what this guy was saying.
Like,
no, I'm trying to say, like, there's some shit that doesn't need to be shared.
True. That's very true.
Everything doesn't need to be. Everything doesn't need to
and
be.
Then it's
but
like,
at the same time, he's just saying that, like, damn, the way that black men are looked in the world,
we're trained to
we have to be like rappers.
And get over it,
and we have to be like rappers. We have to be the illest nigga, the coolest nigga, the hardest nigga, the realest nigga. But he's saying,
and
like,
we gotta never get old.
All of y'all think I'm like that dude, and really I'm super fucking normal.
Like, I'm going.
And I don't know. I never really thought about it until Els said it that way. Like, that's actually low key brave as fuck. Like, to have that, he has a stigma around him where he didn't have to say nothing. Everybody would think he's the man till he died.
I think
he's being a leader,
and I think that we should appreciate him before he does something bad to himself, and we no longer have Will Smith.
I feel like he's not going to do anything.
That's what you say now, but people seriously.
But we don't know how he feels.
Seriously, you don't know how it feels to have.
Well, then
we don't have everything.
But then look at Robin Williams.
Exactly. That's a perfect example for what he's saying.
Having everything and having nothing at the same time. Seriously, love is something like you feel like you have everything and like you can't trust nobody really loves you because they only want something from you.
And think how, like, I already know at least how I was brought up. Think how bad it looks to me growing up. If you had a shorty and she was like cheating and shit like that, man, that was the most like lamest, corniest. Like, you were the worst example of a man around. And for somebody that's literally the top. Like, he's the most known probably black man in the world.
He's up there.
Other than like Kobe Bryant or LeBron James. Maybe Denzel Washington.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And for him to come out and say, like, nah, like, I love that bitch. I love that woman so much. Even though she played me, I still try to make it work. I'm going to do whatever it takes. She hurt me so bad, it fucked me up, but I'm still going to try to make it work for her. That shit is something.
But at the same time, they're, like, in... the swinging lifestyle and shit.
I feel like he did that by like, she's cheating on me so much that I have to cheat.
But
back.
what
you wasted your best years.
I'm just gonna say we're swinging because she's not gonna stop having sex with random guys or guys that she fucks with.
That's exactly.
That's what it sounded like. Because that's why he was saying he was throwing up. He didn't really want to fuck them shorties, but it was just like, she's getting over on me like this. I might as well get my nuts off. And it's like, damn, I really want to be with my shorty. And she like some fucking nigga named August. My name's Will Smith. Fuck out of here. Like, what? Oh my God.
I don't know,
he's a brave ass guy, man. He's a brave dude.
I think we gotta appreciate him.
Some shit not supposed to be shared.
I literally just changed my thought about all that right now. Because I had really thought what you thought. Like, yo, that's the lamest shit ever, nigga. You are that nigga. You're who we all want to be. Why would you come out like that?
No. That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that everything isn't for everybody.
That's what I mean.
Where do you go when you're not getting the answers? Like, when people are going out
how are you going to get the answers by
that might have helped him. That might have freed him by telling him his truth.
You gotta get that shit out, yo.
Yeah,
seriously. Seriously, I be like, there be like times like all right, when I was young, I read that G-Dep confessed to murdering somebody mad years ago.
That's why he's booked
I'm sitting there like, why would you do something that dumb? Like, you don't know how something like that will weigh on your conscience and shit because you never been in that situation. But I mean, like, I know how it feels to feel bad about something.
But that G-Dep shit, I don't know. Jail is horrible. I would never.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he felt.
Prison is hell on earth.
But I mean, it's just down to that, like, just like mental. It's all mental. Like, that shit, it's a different way for everybody.
And at that time, that dude was going through a lot. G-Dep, I think at that time, I'm not sure.
He probably felt like that was the reason things were getting bad.
Going through his own thing. So
you're saying they did it for a house?
No, I'm saying that he was going through a lot of things when he said that in like an interview or I think he called the cops on himself.
He went to the police station. And
he was going through some shit. Like he was out there. Like a lot of those artists that Diddy had in the 90s, I mean, they went out bad.
A lot of people in Hollywood are going out bad.
Period.
You got and seriously, and it goes back to we always think that money is everything, and I mean, people.
Nah, it's really not.
The people with the money be doing the wildest things to themselves.
If niggas like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos couldn't keep their shorties, man, it don't have nothing to do with. It don't have nothing to do with money.
Is done, and it's only gonna get worse.
It's about the connection. Not even about it being done. It's just that. I think now that we have the internet, people forget that like having a connection with a certain individual is a real thing. The internet teaches you to just be alone. Oh, you had a connection. Who cares about those years that you had when it's like no. That's not that doesn't happen a lot. Me having a connection with somebody for 5 years, that doesn't happen.
That's why it's hard for me to be on the gram. Like
it's not good for your mental.
It's like everybody's everything and doing everything and all this and like I mean
Random
I'm not even
now.
competing.
It's weird.
I don't want to be living my life competing with people.
Facts.
Yeah, so I don't
but
know.
it's weird at the same time. I feel like for people our age because we were kind of grown when the internet hit. Like we was already talking to shorties.
No, we wasn't really grown. We was in like what MySpace.
I've been
16.
on the computer internet my whole life, but most people.
I'm saying social media. All right, AOL was different from Facebook.
But I was on social like AOL chat rooms and everything.
I was on chat room, but it was different from. I mean,
I used to love that shit, yo.
Yeah, you was on that shit a little bit more.
ASL and shit.
But a lot of but I'll say this:
MySpace is
we grew up with real social interaction. If me and you wanted to play video games together, I had to come to your house.
Yeah.
If we wanted to talk to shorties, we went to fucking Park City and talked to shorties.
Walked around the mall.
It's different times now. People you don't have to do that.
Yeah, you just get
That's why malls are dying.
Yo, what up, John? What up, John? You down? Is you down or you know, John?
Yeah, like we really had to go out there and really like, all right, test it. Where now you don't got to do none of that. Really it's soon gonna be where like how it is now, where you can just put something on your face and be whoever the fuck you want.
It's meta now, fam.
That's what I mean.
It's gonna be meta, bro.
The metaverse.
Bro, the meta. You seen they're gonna have the gloves and shit.
I seen on the
where you can actually feel
like
that's gonna be weird.
Niggas gonna be nasty.
Yeah,
it's gonna be. They're gonna win.
Pornhub's gonna go crazy.
They're gonna win a nasty award.
Pornhub's going crazy.
He's gonna win the nasty award.
I'm not getting that shit. Fuck no, I'm not getting that shit. I ain't getting addicted to computers.
Yo, the metaverse. So that's really the future, though.
Yo,
you see,
that's what I'm. Yo, it's gonna get weird.
You ever seen Ready Set Player One?
No. That's what the world's trying to turn into.
It's a fire ass.
Is it a
movie.
Comedy or is it a real movie?
No, it's like a
if it's not a comedy, I'll watch it tonight.
It's like an action drama, sci-fi joint. It's fire, bro.
Is Machine Gun Kelly in that joint or no?
No,
that's another joint. He
joint.
had another movie where it was an internet based joint.
Oh, fire!
And then you had to log into some website, and the more followers you got, the more money you got. It's basically how the world is literally now, but before they turned it into that. Yeah, and they were doing
fire movie.
The wildest shit. No, it was like a game. You had to do certain shit.
It was there. It was like
I think that
Machine Gun Kelly was in that show. Yeah,
they killed the boy.
That's how the world is turning. Like you have to keep getting litter, and people are doing whatever it takes to do.
The world's Black Mirror.
Dystopian.
They were telling us what it's going to be.
What we're going into, that famine and all that, man.
That's what it's going into.
Only the strong survive.
Yeah.
That's real shit. That's what it is right now with COVID. The people with weak bodies, they're the people that are getting sick or having to do other things. The people that not even genetically, you just happen to have, your immune system is better. You're chilling. There's people that been through we've been 2 years deep in this shit. Some people have never been sick. Or only been sick,
I'm one of them.
You ain't had to go to the hospital. But there's some people that have been down bad. They never even talk about it.
I think I've had a small cold, and when I got it, I just dragged the shit out of it. Everybody else got to be sick for 2 weeks and get paid and get mad checks. I ain't get nothing.
I ain't never had no 2 weeks. I had it for maybe a week.
I'm at least getting a week off work.
I got tired of everybody getting checks. I was like, man, I fake COVID.
Yeah, I got my COVID.
I definitely fake COVID. I was like, man, fuck
April
this
2020,
shit.
I got my 2 weeks in.
I faked that shit. Came back to work.
Got my check, a nice little 2 week vacation, chilling. Come back refreshed.
You're going down.
I don't work at that job no more.
I'll probably go down after this show.
But it wasn't. Well, technically, I even had to fight with them. I didn't do anything wrong. In my company's policy, they said if you're sick for any reason, even if it's not COVID, do not come to work. I was having a headache like every day, so I didn't come to work.
This nigga just had food migraine.
It really was that. Nah, what it was they had fucking the energy drinks that they had these Bang energy drinks. People might see them in the stores at like Wise and shit like that. They're like horrible. Them shits is like crack, and they give it to us free at my job. My job's like a food distributor, and them shits were giving me crazy headaches. And that 2 weeks, I had to take those off. Like them shits are like addictive. Energy drinks are the devil.
Damn, that's just wild. That's completely
Moving on.
Moving on to what?
Alright. So
We still didn't go through everybody's Thanksgiving. What they
yeah,
did
like
that
I was
weekend,
trying
none of
to
that.
get through Thanksgiving
Let it go.
in the
What do you
beginning.
mean let it go? It's a wrap
nah.
up. See what the weekend
Yeah.
was. What was it hitting for? I'll go for mine.
First of all, I want to say I hit on the over in fights at the Village.
You were super on point.
I said it was going to be 4 over. It was
And it was
exactly-
one fight that turned into 4. That's exactly what you said.
There you go.
For
There
me,
you go. Well, Thanksgiving was fire.
I went out, super long line, use a little bit of the young Cloudy to move to the front of the line. And it was super ill. Had a great ass dinner. My family still does a traditional shit, so it was cool seeing all my cousins, all that shit, my kids. It was vibes. And I think we started the shit off with the pod, right?
Yeah, definitely started the Wednesday.
And it was an ill pod too.
Yeah,
So
that
it
was
was
the
like
day
the
before.
whole fucking weekend was just
Yeah, it
super
was fun.
lit.
Had a blast.
And Polo had an ill ass fucking sale, so it was just
Had a blast. How
I
about
watched
yours?
the fucking Cowboys get spanked by the Raiders. And
that was a good ass game.
I was done with Thanksgiving. I was
Biggest-
chilling. I ate some food and that did it.
That was the most watched game
And
since like the 90s.
it burnt me out completely.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a Cowboy fan. You should be
Nah,
used to
I
that.
was on FanDuel. I made mad bets. I lost every single bet.
Nah, that
Yeah,
game.
it was a weird. Yeah, I
You
could
watched
see you
the game
losing
last
everything.
night?
Which one?
The Warriors Suns game.
I watched a
missed
little
it.
bit of it. Why
They
did
hyped it up and it was over by the time they hyped it up for me.
My only problem is it came on the same time as that Lakers Kings game, and everybody be like, "Nah, what you mean? Why you watch the Lakers versus
like the
Kings?"
Kings.
Like, that's it.
Exactly.
I think I'd rather see the young boys go off against the Lakers, and the Kings were cooking the Lakers for mad long, and then Russell Westbrook turned into.
It was like, all right, I'm stop playing with these dumbass
Russell
little
Westbrook
niggas.
turned into somebody else, yo.
That guy's different, man.
He took over. He
Old
took
Russell
over.
Westbrook?
Yeah,
But there's-
and AD got off.
That was a ill game, and I love the Kings. I'm a big De'Aaron Fox fan, and Buddy Hill too, because he's from the Caribbeans, and
But
my
you
family's
just
from
called me
My
Jamaica.
guy
Yeah,
Malik,
Grace.
but my
I
guy
said De'Aaron.
Malik Monk, the catalyst. Malik
Monk played for the Lakers, all right?
Yeah, he was going crazy.
Yeah.
He was going crazy.
But there's no way that I'm taking that over Steph Curry.
Nah,
CP3.
that
Especially
game
when
was
Clay
more-
come
and I
back.
just came off of watching.
No, I mean now.
I just
I'm
came
not-
off of watching the Nets versus the Knicks.
Booker.
The Nets and the
That was
Nets-
an ill game
What?
though.
Game.
110 in the last 5 seconds of the game.
Them guys got it. Like Stephen A. been saying, them niggas got to get it right.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Oh no, the fucking Knicks. Everybody that's ill on the Knicks, R.J. Barrett and fucking what's the other ball? Julius Randle.
It was Mitchell.
They only go left.
Mitchell Robinson's fault though. He got that foul at the foul in the paint at the end of the game and sent the Nets to the line. They nailed both of them. It could have went to overtime. All he had to do was be a little bit more patient on defense, and they could have had a bigger fight. But seeing the Knicks keep up with that star-studded team,
That nigga.
it has KD and James Harden on there. James
True.
Harden almost dropped 40 points last
And
night.
KD is
KD is second best player in the
I can't I can never say he better than LeBron, but
He's
right
not
now
better than
today
Steph.
because LeBron I think he has COVID. I hope he get better.
Steph's the best player in the league, bro.
Steph Curry
KD
is
is the best player in the
Steph
league.
Curry is the best
KD
player
is the
in
best player in
the
the
league.
Bro,
KD is the best player in the league.
Steph
Steph Curry can't
is-
play any defense. There's two parts to the game. Steph Curry had a 50, 40-point game. And just like I said on the podcast, I think I said it the last time, he just had a 15-point game like yesterday. and shot like the worst game in his season.
Steph look a little shaky.
KD,
I turned that game off.
KD don't play no fucking games,
bro.
KD,
and he's from this area too. That's why I fuck with KD.
He's from Maryland.
This area, nigga. We right
From our
20
side,
minutes.
Yeah.
Bro, if anybody, I ain't gonna say no names. Keep going.
Steph Curry is an assassin. Probably like 3 dribbles after the inbound.
Facts.
Bro, he's the best player in the league, bro.
KD, I mean, okay.
Him
My bad.
and
Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all. He's the greatest shooter known to man. Nobody has shot the ball better than him ever in life. KD is the most unstoppable offensive weapon we've ever known. He's 7 foot. He has a jumper. He has a handle. He can take it to the rack. He has a 3. And he's not a bitch.
And you know who you're describing now?
Who?
Giannis.
That's KD. And Giannis doesn't have a 3.
Yeah, Giannis.
He's working on it. Bro,
KD is one of the best 3-point shooters in the game.
Giannis would take the 3 though.
Yeah, he'll shoot. He's not scared to shoot.
What the fuck? What? Chris Middleton gonna get mad at him? The fuck? He runs Milwaukee. He'll do whatever the fuck he want. He got his brother on the team.
Ben Simmons ran Philly.
He got Thanos. What's his name? Thanos.
His name really is Thanos. Donald, yeah.
That nigga just be hype on the bench. He's not even that good.
Racking up chips. Nah, he probably is. He just didn't get his chance.
He's not.
They'll
do anything to keep them niggas.
I watched Lonzo versus LaMelo.
That was
fire.
DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, dog.
He still got it.
Bruh, I wish Toronto didn't let go of him and let go of Kyle Lowry instead. I've always been on that time.
Y'all got a ring out of that. Fuck them. Fuck them.
We could have let go of Kyle Lowry and got Kawhi Leonard.
No, you could.
Could you, though?
No, we not.
Yeah, no.
There was no trade value in that.
No.
Seriously, we got Precious Achua for Kyle Lowry. You got Precious Achua and...
He's nice.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's a small big man. He's a small power forward.
Pascal.
No, he's actually a center. He's a center.
Pascal's solid.
Pascal don't even want to play for you anymore.
Fuck out of here.
I don't know what happened to Anunoby.
We lost. OG got hurt. He got hurt.
And then he never
he been balling. He just got hurt. He was balling. He was
I was gonna say,
one
that
of the
nigga
best
was going
defenders.
off.
One of the best defenders in the league. He was a
going
top
the
5
fuck
defender. His 3 was crazy.
He's only saying that because this is a team.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I was gonna say
we have the potential rookie of the year on our team in Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, my guy, Villanova.
Scotty Barnes is a fucking animal out there.
Villanova turned up.
He's a power forward with handles like a guard. He's a beast in the paint. He has a nice.
Oh, that ain't fucking Scotty Barnes from fucking Villanova.
Scotty Barnes from.
Who else
Toronto.
came out? Who else came out last draft?
Okay, my guy Cunningham.
Jalen Green, definitely. Jalen Green,
Jalen Suggs, Evan Mobley.
Jalen Suggs might win it for real. Don't put him in that class though.
Who?
Gary Payton.
Gary Payton II is.
Gary Payton's balling.
Gary Payton II is a role player at best.
We're talking balling.
Jalen Green could possibly be the best player in the NBA in 10 years. Those niggas that are our age, that are the best players in the league, they're at like the end of their prime.
Yeah.
It's time for the young. It's gonna be LaMelo. It's gonna be Green. It's gonna be
Luka. It's gonna be
Luka. It's gonna be Zion.
Trae Young.
It's gonna be
not gonna be
my
Zion.
guy.
It's not gonna be Zion.
It's not gonna be Zion. It's gonna be John Morant.
I think we're at the end of Zion.
Y'all are crazy.
Zion's forcing his way out of New Orleans.
Who's gonna be running the league though?
Yeah, Why would you want to play in
Giannis?
Sorry. Why the fuck would you want to play in New Orleans?
You think Giannis is gonna be running the league?
Bros.
Giannis is going to New York.
So Giannis is going to be our next LeBron?
Giannis is going to New York.
He got to go to a different market. It happens.
He's going to New York.
So Giannis is the next LeBron?
No, I think so.
There is no such thing as a next LeBron.
There got to be there's always
you mean face of the league?
Yeah.
It's going to be
Steph is the face of the league.
Is it you? Has there ever been like a point guard that's really the face of the league though?
Probably Magic Johnson.
Facts.
He is a big point guard though.
I mean, but he's still the face of the league.
So you think Steph's going to be the face of the league? So
Steph is the face of the league.
Is he though?
Nah, LeBron James is the face of the league.
The league hates LeBron James because any publicity or media he does smartly, he owns it. He only does it through his company.
So
Steph
why
will do anything.
But LeBron is the big ticket in the NBA. People are there to see LeBron James.
Who gets put? All right, who gets pushed more?
LeBron James.
Watch SportsCenter Well, all right, LeBron been hurt.
LeBron James.
But if LeBron and Steph play on the same night, they still play the Steph. They play the Steph game first.
KD's probably
Last
the best player
night,
in
all
the
right,
league.
let's talk the games we
KD's
just talked
probably
about.
the best player in the league, but
Yeah,
LeBron
but
James is
he's
the
an
league.
asshole.
And any athlete would tell you that LeBron James is the league.
Facts.
LeBron James is my favorite player of all time. You know
But he's
that
the
I go
face
for
of the league.
LeBron.
And you're saying Steph is going to be the face of the
Steph
league next?
is the face of the league.
No, it's going to. It's Steph can.
How could
LeBron still has a couple more years in the league.
How could you? All right, I'm not talking like
The face of the league. That's
I'm
all
talking
we're
like
talking.
yeah. All right,
We're not talking about your personal preference.
I'm
We're
not talking about personal. I'm
who's
saying
actually
Steph.
like when Michael Jordan ran the league. When Michael Jordan was the face of NBA, Michael Jordan was the face of the NBA.
Right.
Michael
And
Jordan was the NBA.
Yeah, and then
Right.
I think maybe Shaq had it for a little bit.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Shaq, and then
It was like Penny and
It was
Shaq.
It was Shaq, and then Kobe,
Yeah.
and then LeBron James.
Well, then
The face of the
I
league.
put Vince Carter had a couple years too. He was like the face.
Where
of the
he was
league.
running things, but Kobe Bryant was still like, come on, you
People forget that. It was like AI in them, and then Kobe.
AI was doing his thing. AI was a great, nice player, but Kobe Bryant was running things, winning the championships.
Not at first.
Look,
Not at first.
like
Then once he started winning,
basketball
then,
wise, we'll remember Kobe, but culture wise, we'll forever remember AI.
I think it's both.
We're gonna remember both of them.
Yeah, basketball wise and culture wise.
But
Kobe,
AI, changed,
AI, Michael Jordan.
I feel like AI changed the impact of
AI was the cool
AI
dude you
impacted
always
our
wanted to
culture
be.
more.
It impacted
AI was
fashion.
the cool dude that you always want to be.
AI
Kobe was the nigga that was way too serious in high school, but ended up being a billionaire.
AI made cornrows cool. AI made tattoos.
He made
cool.
everything cool.
AI made mad shit cool.
He is
Most
cool.
definitely was a trendsetter.
He is what cool was when we were like.
If it wasn't for AI, they wouldn't have that dumbass suit. They
They took
stopped
that shit
it. They
away.
got rid
yeah.
of that.
Well, they took that away once. It's a little crazy take. Once more white people could make money off of NBA players, because now it's a designer thing. Like y'all seen what Kyle Kuzma came in wearing?
Yeah.
Looking stupid as fuck. I know that's a runway look.
Yeah.
So he's just promoting some European brand, which is cool. He can do whatever he want.
houses.
But it's crazy when they were wearing jersey or they were wearing fucking FUBU, Rockefeller,
Yeah.
Sean John. Nah, y'all niggas can't wear that shit.
Yo, do they still do those games anymore?
What you mean?
At like the Rucker Park?
Nah, they probably.
I don't know,
people
since
still
COVID,
play-
everything.
People probably
yeah.
still play basketball.
They gotta
there, but
bring.
I doubt it.
They gotta bring those games back.
Well, when they take all the NBA players.
Yeah,
But they
Them
only
niggas make-
did that
them
because
niggas make too much money now.
The NBA season was what was happening at the NBA season?
it was a holdout.
They was on strike,
Yeah.
the holdout, so they started like street ball got really big at that time.
You're not gonna have back then. Them niggas were probably collectively worth $400 million. You're not gonna have
Bro.
$2 billion on a court in New York.
Bro. You could have that though.
You're not going.
You could.
People was actually still in the street.
It's not going to do it how Kobe did it. Kobe just pulled up.
You gotta remember back in these are the days where there were still OGs out there controlling the streets and making sure things
not
weren't
doing
getting
that
too
right now.
rowdy.
Especially
now
in
it's a
these
bunch
days.
of it's a bunch of little kids running around with guns and they just want clout.
Nigga, I'm gonna pop Kobe.
Yeah, I'm
or not Kobe. I'm gonna pop
Bro,
so
what
and
if-
so.
Yeah, I'm
What
gonna
if- what if one
I'm
of
gonna go
these-
shoot Kevin Durant.
These ballers life.
what the hell?
What if one of these ballers life niggas hold some shit at Rucker Park and Jalen Green, Cade Cunningham, all them come out?
You
There's
gotta
gonna be
pay
some-
them niggas. Them little niggas ain't stupid. You gotta pay them little niggas. I'm just saying what's real.
I don't really think you gotta pay them.
You gotta pay them niggas. Is
don't
not.
know.
They know it's different. Before it was like we didn't have the internet as much. Like Kobe, the Kobe game was like a little bit still mysterious. Like oh shit,
Bro,
Even when you seen the picture, it was these niggas know you're gonna take this. You're gonna put this on YouTube. You're gonna make this much money. You're gonna put it on Instagram. You're gonna make this much money. You're gonna license it. Put it on put it on fucking Sports Center and every other fucking sports thing and make $1 million. I want my cut, nigga. Fuck you.
At the same time,
I'm drinking too much.
at the same time,
Yeah.
at the same time, they could make whatever an NFT and make whatever the fuck they wanted to make.
So
that
exactly, they
way
gonna be
more
like,
than that.
nah, fuck you overtime, fuck you ballers life. Me and Cunningham, we gonna do our own shit and
I
make
think
bread off of
like
it.
things are gonna be
But
forever watered down. Like you can't do anything for the love of it. You're doing this because you want to do this to do that. Like
Not
I
anymore.
can't just we just can't get out here
Yo,
and play
who
some
was
ill
it-
ass ball because we
who
want to
was
play
it that
ball.
had the
Like
last-
like
was
I
it?
understand like Jay-Z versus Fat Joe, Rockefeller
Yeah,
versus Terror
that
Squad.
was fire.
Like they had like a little bet on it, but it was all for the love of the game at the beginning of everything.
But content wasn't what it was. Now, let's say that game would have happened. That game never happened because of the blackout. Let's say that game would have happened. Some random kid had the video footage of that. He'd be a millionaire right now.
They would have had the footage of it and been a millionaire, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't be so much things into it.
There
that's
wasn't
taken-
no camp, or maybe there was
There's gonna
cameras
be
back
some
then.
cameras.
Yeah,
We was watching N1 mixtapes and stuff at
Yeah,
this
yeah,
time.
you're
We
right,
would-
you're right, you're
Niggas
right.
in the hood would have got the DVD,
You're right.
the tape or something, but yeah.
Exactly, but
But
even
they-
back
but
then,
even
them
so-
niggas was still signed to Nike and all that shit.
Even so, but it wasn't like, oh, there was Jay-Z setting that up and Fat Joe setting that up, getting basketball players that he's cool with, and Jay-Z getting basketball players that he's cool with and built with through connections.
and betting
It
each
wasn't
other.
like-
it's
who's gonna win.
not a for sure that tape would have gotten out. I'm gonna give one reason only.
That tape
LeBron James got dunked on in his own camp, like 2012, 2013 by some random ass nigga. Fucking Nike bought.
It was one of the Crawfords.
It was somebody. Nike bought the fucking tape off of somebody because they just didn't want that publicity out
It
there.
would look bad.
So let's say we play that game.
But LeBron dunked
And
on
fucking
Jordan.
Kyrie
Then
gets fucking crossed
LeBron
up.
cooked Jordan in 1-on-1 at Jordan basketball camp.
Jordan ain't never letting that out.
That joint never got out either. That was one of them. But I mean, that game was. I mean, the revolution.
Oh, you
was
talking about somebody put that online that they really played each
Yeah.
other and this nigga LeBron really was like
giving him hell.
Yeah, like fuck out of here.
It's
nigga.
not like Kyrie versus Kobe, bro.
I never seen that.
I see.
Well,
that.
Kyrie versus Kobe.
Kyrie was giving him hell for a little bit.
Nah,
Low-key.
Kobe was giving him hell defensively.
You could tell that like yo, Kyrie got him.
Defensively, Kobe was giving Kyrie hell.
Only because Kobe was at the end of his prime. Like Kobe still had something left in the tank. I don't think he didn't bust his Achilles yet.
He was still the Mamba back then.
True.
That shit
But it
was
was
fire.
still like, damn, this nigga Kyrie kind of getting with him with certain plays. These niggas is not like Kobe. There's not as big as a gap as you would think. Like that's what I remember seeing that shit.
Like, that's why LeBron will never be better than Kobe.
LeBron will always be better than Kobe.
I doubt it.
Kobe has 1 MVP. LeBron has 4.
So,
LeBron goes to any team with any coach, with
he builds
whoever
his own team.
Exactly. Kobe fucking won with Shaq and Paul Gasol.
You said like
And the
Shaq
same
ain't
coach.
one of the
And
most
Ron
dominant
Artest.
centers in the
Exactly.
history
He
of
needed
basketball.
him. Who did LeBron need?
Dwayne Wade, Chris
Why ain't
Bosh.
Dwayne Wade? Why ain't none of them win those Finals MVPs?
Because it's LeBron.
Nah,
And
LeBron-
D Wade.
LeBron was the most dominant person on the court.
Because he's the most dominant player of all time. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. He's the greatest player of all time.
Shaq was probably the most dominant.
Yeah,
player.
Shaq is the most dominant.
Shaq
He was an unstoppable
Virtually
force.
unstoppable physically.
Till
But
Yao
LeBron
Ming.
is the greatest player of all time.
Till Yao Ming for a little bit.
Until the hacker Shaq, till they kept sending him to
Said
the
Yao
line.
Ming.
Yeah.
They sent Shaq to the line before he had any chance to get near any paint, and I mean that exposed
You know,
him.
when you have to make a whole defensive strategy that's still used to today, and it's your name, you're
Yeah.
unstoppable.
Dominant.
Yeah, you're unstoppable. Like Hack and Shaq is still used on
Get
like.
in the paint and put your arms up, Shaq. We're gonna get the ball to you, and you just do whatever you want.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you watch them old videos of people playing defense against Shaq, they was so weird. Like,
Right. They ain't know what to do. It's just like.
It reminded me of this one high school game I seen of Steph Curry when the coach didn't care about anything but stopping Steph Curry from scoring points. But Steph Curry had 0 points on his game because he sent all his players to guard Steph.
All of them just stood around Steph.
They all stood around Steph, and everybody else on the team was just getting busy. So it's just Steph Curry standing there, just looking at just watching the game, and everybody else on his team draining mad threes.
Yo, what was the game where all the Lakers had like fouled out, and they had to like just put like the water boy in or something?
They brought the ball from the G League.
Yeah.
The black dude.
The black head. The black
And he was
boy.
getting off.
Yeah,
He was a rookie, he had gray hair.
47 years old.
Niggas was clapping it up for him. Nigga
yeah.
played one game and went
Speaking
right
of
back.
clapping it up for somebody, we gotta give it up for Lamar coming back to the overseas league.
Oh, what happened? Explain.
He's coming back.
Lamar Patterson?
Yeah, Lamar.
Oh, he's going back to play overseas ball?
Uh-huh.
Where was he playing before?
He was playing like Puerto Rico somewhere.
Oh, okay.
He's playing in PR. He ain't like that.
PR's like pretty low on the total.
I mean, he had issues.
Yeah.
Oh, so where is he going now?
I think same team, same place.
Yeah,
He's still under contract with like the Kings or some shit.
Atlanta
like
Hawks?
That. Nah, the Kings. He got traded to the Kings.
Damn, I want to see him. I
remember back in the day, the Hawks. He was on the Hawks. He got
TV
drafted,
time.
and he was
got drafted by the
guarded
Bucks.
LeBron for a little bit in the
he
playoffs.
got TV time. I seen him shoot a 3-pointer.
Yeah, but I always say, please, no shade. This is just for the pros. Lamar's a little slow defensively to keep up with these guys. Everything else he can do. He can shoot with any NBA player. Offensively, he can run with anybody. But on the defensive side, it's like, damn. Just like that, he was guarding LeBron. Come on.
But it's LeBron.
Yeah, exactly. But
you
have to guard LeBron.
You can't stop. You can't stop LeBron. You're supposed to slow him down.
You're supposed to be able to do something.
Warriors won that fucking ring, and Iggy won Finals MVP.
Because he slowed LeBron down. Like LeBron would have dropped 30. LeBron would have dropped like 60 points if Iguodala wasn't on him.
And Iggy was at the end of his prime.
Yeah,
Iggy was he was an all-star player. He was the piece that they needed. Them niggas was a bunch of young ass players. Clay could do everything. Steph could shoot his ass off, but that nigga was too hurt. And this nigga Iggy came in and set them straight.
So
veteran presence.
The second time, does Cleveland win that run if Draymond doesn't get suspended?
You seen that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably still win.
I don't think they.
Warriors probably win because they would have won that game. Yeah, they probably would have been done. But that's one of the greatest athletic feats of all time.
I just feel like I don't want to have to use the Warriors getting injuries in the finals as an excuse every time. Like you're
no, it wasn't no injury.
That was only once.
It was LeBron playing the game.
You gotta remember when they played.
Draymond
when
is
they
a
played against
hothead.
the Raptors. Klay Thompson went out. At the
like I said, that was only once.
Draymond was a hothead and got fucking kicked out.
Man, that's all part of the game.
Yeah, LeBron just played the game. He's like, yo, I'm gonna step over this nigga. He gonna get mad as fuck. Watch. Stepped over him. Yeah. Oh, you're out. Tech, you got 15. Now that's 16. You're suspended for one game. All right, now I'm about to bust their ass. Kevin Love put up 25. Finally, you fucking bum. And he did.
We got any other topics on this show, though?
What we doing? The rap
Double
skizzy.
everything. We went through everything.
Any final thoughts from the gang?
What are we doing? It's December 1st, right, today?
It's the first of the month.
So we have 30 days left.
Wake up.
In 2021, man.
December 15th, I'm doing shit in the hat.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Let's wait for that. Let's see.
I got mine. I'll put mine out there real quick. No excuses.
New year, new me.
2022. Anything that I want to do, I'm now giving myself no excuses. I
hear that.
I had a lot of excuses that were viable. Like anybody would have went through some things would be like, oh shit, going through COVID period. Having to teach your kids from school, all that type of shit. But 2022, I'm not giving myself any excuses. If I have to sleep 3 hours a day, every day, I'm going to build everything that I need to build. We're going to build this pod. I'm going to buy investment real estate. Make sure everything else goes straight. Everything going to be good.
You going to do all that next year? I hear that.
I'm not fucking playing.
It's lit,
I hear that. I just want to be better in what I'm doing.
I mean, you're already low key. What I want to do, you're kind of doing.
I'm not.
This pod right here, we take this as a business, and we're building this. We're building a following. You're already building a following online, locally, with your comedic career, and you still work. You still have a personal life. You still go out. That's a whole lot of things to do. That's a lot to juggle.
Nah.
Yo, I seen this shit on Instagram. It was some food shit. Like I like to get fried sometimes and like go through like the food shit on Instagram.
Nah, that shit do be looking lit.
There's this one restaurant that sold like nothing but chicken shit. And I was like, yo, Blazing J's gotta like respond and do some fire ass shit like this. Yo, yeah.
Feet, yeah.
Yeah, like you gotta do a big ass feat. Your anniversary.
Some viral shit, yeah. And they just
Big
I think
facts.
they got 2 more restaurants. They're at 5 now.
Yeah.
Congratulations to them.
Congratulations to them. You got any closing thoughts?
Nah, at the moment. I think that everybody just living shit.
I hear that.
Big facts.
I want to
stuff.
shout out to the artists who played Suge and Bray.
Oh,
Facts.
facts. Shout out to them. Get their
I mean,
albums.
I feel like we need more things like that.
Facts.
It's lit.
Facts.
It's kind of hard to do with the video.
Cut the pod.
Peace. Oh, fuck.
Deuces.
I have to press it.
That shit was...
That shit was mad, man.
Imagine like a 2.5 hour pod.
I don't think everybody gonna listen to the whole 2.5 hours.
No, we know.
People that are at work and stuff are going to listen to the whole 2.5 hours when they're listening to their pods. Yo, you still ain't pressed the space bar, dog? You could have been pressed that.